Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Wednesday. So glad you're with us. We are going to continue Cellar Melted. This is the great news. We have we've opened up another vault for you. It is kind of last call here. We've got some very, very cool pieces, including some pieces that were saved for private collections, for museums. You're going to see some really cool jewelry tonight. We've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and it's all about the best in jewelry. You know that. But this is truly the biggest event we do. It is truly last call on everything we show you. I do have a batch of pink diamonds. They're bigger individual center stones without getting into $60,000, $70,000 pieces. We also have a small little trio of some color change diaspores that are also going to be in that 1 to 2 carat range. They're extremely affordable for you. And then we do have a really special wheel of larger blue zircons as well. Some of our best out of that Cambodian private collection. Of course, there is no other kind of blue zircon. It's all Cambodian, but these are private collection starlight presentation grade stones. So we're looking forward to those. I also do have a lot of affordable, a lot. It's going to be really, really quick to go here for our first few minutes. It really is. We've got so much discounted. It's all the top quality first rate merchandise that you love, but really deep discounts. And that's just what I'm doing. Then you get 10% extra off everything you shop for here tonight. So I hope you're ready to do some shopping, because what better is there to do on a Wednesday night than shop for the best in fine jewelry at incredible values? I think that goes for any day or night. So we're very excited to have you. Plus, it is limited quantities if you're new to the sale. It's what you see is what you get on the air. Whatever we have, I'm putting on that wheel. You get to decide if there's, for example, I've got 2 rings here. They're the highway ring that we love. I've got a rose and a white. You're going to see them both. Earrings, drops, stiletto styles. We're going to have a white and a rose. You're going to see them both. So it is really important you dial in early, because obviously that's the way to get in on something before somebody else snags it, because that's what's happening throughout this event. And we also do have a very special affordable necklace for you. It's going to be a diamond piece that works for any age. Really fabulous value when obviously that's what we're all about. But there are some that you just sit here and scratch your head and go, how do they do that? Isn't gold $3,300 to $3,500 an ounce depending on the day? Yeah. Aren't diamonds going up like crazy? Yeah. All of that. And we do have one Tanzanite. I've got one ring. It is an emerald cut. It is a 6 carat, and it is fabulous. So I know a lot of you were thinking about that 14 carat the other day. I was too. But we do have a 6 carat stone that's going to be a little bit more affordable than that. So are you ready to get started? We got an incredible show. We're going to start with something very affordable. Here it is. This is actually going to be our pair of earrings here. And Joanne, we're going to already need your services here, if we may. If it's looking a little dark on that wheel, it's because, again, it's about 100 degrees outside and our lights aren't cooperating when it's that hot. They're like me. They like it cool. When you grow up in TV studios, you tend to like it cool because they have to be cool. So here we go. This is like all of us, right? We got to be cool. Be cool. So here we go. 112-7080 as we get started here with some fabulous princess cut royals and barons. And this is a really cool earring. It's more modern. It's a little bit more like a straight line meets a hoop meets a drop, right? It's kind of like all these different motifs together. You have one pair in yellow gold. Each princess cut is at an angle and flanked by diamonds, which looks great. Then you've got your bigger diamonds, 8 points among 4 stones. That would tell me in my mathematical genius mind that those are 2 points each. And you've got a really, really special look overall. The princess cuts are amazing, aren't they? This is the color shifting garnet that we love. It has those, beautiful purples and pinks and reds and blues, all just really showing you one color or another depending on the light it's in. They tend to be very, again, a little shifty. That's not a good way to be described probably if you're a human, but if you're a stone, a gemstone, it's fine. So it is and I had to be very careful when I said that, shifty. I have to make sure that I am enunciating properly when I say shifty. Okay, the more I say it, the more I'm just gonna mess it up. So here we go. This is gonna be our one pair only, and we're gonna make them better than $9.99 for you. I'm ready to try one on. So we're gonna start with, again, something to look at here. There's a lever back style to it. So you see, this is really where a drop earring can be very wearable, because you're just simply gonna go ahead and drop that lever back. Just like you see, it's got that nice oversized shepherd's hook, and then it just pops right back into place, aligns beautifully. Here's your length. It's gonna be about 3/4 of an inch, maybe just a smidge more. And they're gonna be under $500 and not $4.99 either. So we got one pair. And I know royals and barns are always requested. They're always hot. We don't see them as much as we would like to, but that's because of the rarity of this stone. It's a Tanzanian stone. Tanzania is a great gem source for us for a lot of really unique and fabulous pieces, including our Tanzanite, of course, is the one we think of probably first, being the namesake, but this one fabulous as well. well. So color shifting, fabulous garnet. They're not $4.99, only one pair. They're in the yellow. It almost looks like that stiletto is floating on my ear. And yet we're going to make them $3.99 if you'd like to have that one pair. That's it, just that one, and they will stay in the yellow gold. And of course, everything going right out to you. I have had such amazing feedback, rave reviews, just about pieces you've been picking up in the last couple of days that are already out to you at your home, being enjoyed and part of your collection. So let's keep that up at these incredible values. We'll go back to the wheel, and I know it's tougher to see, but that's really for the color's hard to see when I'm in that light, but you can really see here the close-up. That was more for, as usual, a little perspective on the size. So that's one pair. We'll see who's got them, and then there's your other one there. So yellow gold, right they are, and it's a beautiful look. Then we're going to show you, I've got more in the way of earrings if you want to keep that up. We've got some aquamarine. It's a Sierra Santa Maria. Let's see if Jason or Andy would like to get those. And if you have any requests, let me know what those might be as well. Obviously, we're still taking requests. Not everything is going to be here from the inventory at this point of the sale event, but still got some amazing pieces for you, and we will prove that to you tonight. Those are sold. Thank you. Here's our aqua. It's our Sierra Santa Maria pendant, and that looks like a blue diamond or a paraiba, but maybe even better. This is aqua that is the blue beryl, but normally not quite this color. This is 112-69.96, and it's going to be in the white gold only, and a beautiful way to add aqua March's birthstone to your collection. But this is the best of the very best variety of March's birthstone. So there's one only here. It stays in the white gold. It's our 260, and that 260 is also going to be with a diamond accent right at top. So you've got the diamond accents. Didn't bother to add those up. We're just putting it together as diamonds. Then you've got one side kind of flanking and just kind of intersecting with the other side there. Think two crescent moons brought together. That's your bail. I'll show you from a distance away. It is very affordable for what this is, and you expect to see a 2-carat 60 can go for $3,000 or $4,000 in rings. No question, you've seen it. Here we are with our one and only, and again stays in the white gold. Here's your length on the pendant. I'll show it to you on the neckline next. It's also going to be 7/8 of an inch if you're looking from the very tippy top of that bail to the base of your stone. Here's what it looks like on from a distance away, and we're so proud and excited to bring it to you. And no, it is not going to be $9.99. You got a better value on a really important aqua. Let's go back up close and take a look at how we can make this even more affordable for you. Not $888, not $799. It's only $700. Joanne, please, we need you. $777. $777 minus your 10%. That's going to be $699 at checkout. And don't worry, we will see the light soon enough. Oh, let there be light. We will. So, by the way, so yes. I'm sorry, Andy already got them. Yeah, Andy got those a while back. I'm sorry about that. Those garnet earrings are already spoken for. We do have Morganite earrings, if it's any consolation. We've got Morganites in rose gold that are drops as well. So I can show you those. We have a cool diamond band that's going to be stackable. Hey, gentlemen looking for a gents ring, we got a good one for you. There's going to be a zircon, and I'm loving the price. It's a pinky red zircon. It's a fabulous Asher cut. It's going to be extremely affordable, and it's even in rose gold. All right, I'm going to keep moving because you know we got to move fast if we're going to show you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of one-of-a-kinds, and we are off to a fast start. So here we go. This is the diamond band. It is a pear shape. Let me at least clean off the surface of that pear because it's a good-sized stone. That's going to be our 25-point pear shape set east to west in that squared-off style. It's not just squared off at the top, but also bit in the back as well. Makes it very easy to wear. 1110575 is your item number. That aqua's not going to stick around, so make sure you can grab that beautiful 2-carat 60 Sierra Santa Maria that you saw there. Just some of the brightest, best color we've seen, and for $699, quite the value. Here we go with our 25-point individual diamond. 19 points that are going to wrap around the sides in a pave formation. Then you've got mill grain on the edge. There's a stackable quality about this ring, so even if you have, obviously, this is not your first rodeo in jewelry. You probably have a few pieces. This is one that you'll often be able to stack. If you have the same ring even, the same ring and the same design, you can stack away as well, because we have had it before in various different gems, but this one being our really nice way you can get a bigger diamond. And of course, the squared off doesn't really look different when it's on the hand, as you'll see here. It doesn't really allow it to look any differently, but it's going to give you a lot of it kind of keeps everything centered, and kind of ironic that the stone is off to one side, but it keeps the ring right where it should. So if you have any struggles with rings spinning or turning on you a little bit, lofting to one side or another, this is going to prevent that. And it's going to be under $1,000, even though you're getting almost a ½ carat in diamonds, including that one big center stone that we have there in the middle. But again, I say center stone because it's the big one, but it's off to the side, and intentionally so to give it that dynamic, unique look. But there's only one, and it's $888. So we've got an extra $88.80 off. Joanne, again, please. I'm sorry, this is going to continue for a while until it cools down. Very, very warm day out here, and so Again, toasty little studio. So here we go. So $7.99, and that is that. All right, so then we're going to get to, okay, these really fabulous Morganite drops are coming up. They're rose gold, they're emerald cuts. You may know them. You may know them, and you may already enjoy them. But here's the deal. If you want something that's still color, but gives you a go with everything type of look, we've got the earring for you. So let me know on that band. $7.99 will be your price tag at checkout, and we are about ready to get to these really beautiful, you guys see how I'm moving? We're moving despite pieces that are sticking around because there's no way we can get it out the door that fast with our little delay in the broadcast. So this is where you want to call and ask about that aqua, ask about that fabulous diamond ring. Here are the leverback Morganites. Emerald cuts, look at how they just shine. There's such a bold way that a good, really clean beryl stone like this is going to shine when you've got faceting like that, and we're seeing it on full display. 1119624 is your item number here, and that's going to be a 2 pairs only. I've got 2 identical pairs. We used to have 30 or so. They're gone. We've got the 2 pieces left, meaning 2 sets, 2 pairs, and they're rose gold. That's $280 though. So wow, you're getting a lot of carat weight there. That's a carat and a half almost each. So that's pretty important. And then the way we have stacked the diamond pave around it, top and bottom, given a little lengthier trillion extending at the top. That's from your lever back to the stone, and then right at the base, that pure trillion style there that you have. Now this one is going to be a very quick to go because you will not believe this price tag. We're giving you that extra 10% off. You've got all night to shop it. Make sure you do, because this sale is like any moment, any day going to be over. So we want to make sure you have a chance to pick up what you love, make requests, or even ask about things from the past. But here we are with a better than $9.99 deal. When you're getting stones in a pink beryl, that beautiful peachy pink beryl, that softer makeup color, that blush, and the fact they're going to be right next to the face like that, and that beautiful elongation and so feminine, that is an earring you're going to wear a lot. Then you have the 1.5 inch length you see there, and I would say, I mean, really, truly, it is, I would say, yeah, it's 1.5 inches in the length. I'll pop one on for you because the lever back, really all, again, self-enclosed, really great hinge style, so easy to pop on to your pierced ears and then be ready to go out the door. And it's a way, like I was saying, if you don't want to just wear diamonds every day, we know diamonds do a great job of just going with everything, always looking great, always being appropriate, but here's a way you can do an exotic colored stone and still get that kind of look, not to mention the beautiful softness of that color and that pastel, which just is, like I said, it's a really beautiful makeup color, and if it's a makeup color, it's going to work for everybody, right? So it's one of those that still picks up the light and flashes like you see there. I'm not gonna jump around because I'd be out of frame, but here's what it looks like when you see it really dance among the light. You see the way that the facets of the emerald cut pick up that light and throw it back. So it's not even going to be $888 or $777. We're taking it even further down. Back to the wheel we'll go, and we'll make this, again, 2 pairs, 2 identical pairs in the rose gold, awfully nice. So if you want to get 2, let's say you're getting one for you and one for a gift, you would have the match pair to give and keep. So that's something else. I know there's a lot of ladies out there who like to shop together, essentially, and have that, you know, the same piece you love is going to be the piece your mom loves or your best friend loves. And you know what? We need a little help with that light again. But they are actually going to be better than $6.99 or $5.99. So let me give you some big old values here, and we're going to make this only, how about $499 for the pair? Plus there'll be an extra $50 off, and that's it, $449. Plus there is a bangle. There is it's like the bangle. It's the bezel set diamond bangle that is so affordable. That is going to be coming up, also available in just 2 of our 3 classic colors. So we'll see that. A yellow diamond heart shape is here. We have a big diamond band. It's a nice wide diamond band. So we do have that as well. So there's just a lot to get to. And of course, make those requests known to us as well. We'll help you out. And don't forget about that aqua piece that is also still here. That aqua pendant for $777. Our big diamond band that is so bold. That one is $888. And then, of course, I brought out a lot of pink diaspores by request as well. A lot of you were loving those the other day. Brought out some more, raided the vaults, found some great pieces for you. Now, this may look familiar. We saw this fabulous design with amethyst the other day. And now we've got a citrine version. And this is the one that looks so much like it's one stone, but it's actually, it looks like one big stone with a diamond overlay. Instead, it's 2 stones put together here. Look at those citrines. They are definitely fiery. We have the white gold. I also have one in yellow gold. And so whichever one you prefer here, I mean, how do you like your citrines? And there's a fancy cut, which does not mean, okay, I'm not gonna love this, because you're actually gonna get what's really like a baguette, but with a lot more facet pattern than you would typically get. You know, baguettes are straight up and down step facets typically. This has the outer perimeter and shape of a baguette, but you're still getting those extra scissor facets, which are so important. So it really gives a lot of life and sparkle to it. And it's 112-8349. And yes, it was very popular. Now, we only had the one in the amethyst. I'm so glad we have two, because, you know, there's a strong contingency that loves citrine and yellow. And then there's another group that likes the citrine and the white gold for contrast. So having one of each really works. It's 112-8349. And you're getting 335 in total weight here of your citrine. And then you have the 24 points in the diamonds. They'll run right across the top, right down the middle of those two stones. And then you also have them just kind of gracing the sides here like that. And then really it's like a semi-bezel. There's no prongs. Traditional prongs? No. That wouldn't really work to carry through this modern design, does it? Not really. So how sleek is it to have more something a little like this, where you have kind of like the walls that these stones build by putting them together like they are? How great is it that you have walls of gold on the side as well? So it just really makes it very, again, this is a bold look. It's very contemporary. If you've never seen this design, don't feel like you've been missing the boat. It's really new here around these parts. And now we've got the citrine version. So here's your look at it. We've got white or yellow. Take advantage of whichever one is your favorite. Always, always, always important to do so. And we're going to make it incredibly affordable right now. And that's what we do on everything. Take advantage of it so you can get whatever it is your jewelry heart desires. And that's going to be it, guys. We're going to do better than even $9.99 on this one. And there's a lot of gold going on, a lot to love about that particular piece. And yet we're going to make this extremely affordable. How about this? $888. Plus your 10% off. I got to try it on because, again, it's a new mounting for a lot of us if you have not seen this before. And it's another one that I think we really, look at that. Look at how cool that is. See, it's really, it takes a look on the hand to really any piece of jewelry, right? It should. It should look better on the hand, and you can have a deeper appreciation for it when you see it from a distance, not to mention these open side details here that lift it up, put those two stones together, have the diamonds wrapping across the way, and that's the yellow, here's the white. So really not going to make a ton of difference what gold color you choose, but you see there just a little more tonal here and a little more contrast here, and it's $7.99 to get that one home. So I hope you will, because if you love modern jewelry, if you love bold gold and also bold gems, that's a great way to go. And don't forget, it's also November's birthstone too. So we've got the white gold and the yellow gold for you. Please choose your favorite here and we will help you out with that one, but we got to give it 30 seconds because we got to keep moving. This is a Wednesday night that I know it takes a while for everybody to gather because we haven't seen you since Sunday afternoon. So I know there's, you know, always a contingency that kind of, oh my gosh, has that little TVON alarm go off inside. And sometimes that's with 20 minutes left. So here we are, giving away jewelry to the early birds. You're the early bird. You get the values. Don't forget to call on the gorgeous Morganite earrings that we had as well. So, and checking in with us, we got some different folks. You're welcome. Hi, everybody. Hi to, I like Freebie LaRue. That's cute. That's really cute. That should be my name, right? Yeah, like Freebie Lolo, something like that. I mean, I've got the freebies here all night long for another hour and 42 minutes. And hey, Tracy, good to see you. Thanks so much. Hi, Nicole. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being with us. And don't forget, we have got a men's ring with a pink zircon. Should I flash it? It's in rose gold, so it's not going to be that piece you've seen before a million times over, because usually we would see white gold or yellow gold. No, this is that rose gold, which has been very popular in gents' watches and jewelry for a few years now, but that is a very handsome selection. And you know, my gals who are like myself, who like big bold gold, kind of like that citrine, that's one you can wear too. It's not that oversized, overly masculine style either. It's just a lot of gold and a really good Asher cut citrine. So that one is here. Plus we have those diamond drops. They're stilettos that we have not seen through the event. A whole wheel of diaspores. Andy, did you pick something up over there? Oh, okay, good. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. And then big emerald. Also, we're in our last days of May here. Can you believe it? Only a little bit to go. We got about 10 days left here. In the month of May, I brought out a really good ladies emerald in a signature style. I also, speaking of signature styles, look at this one. The boldest of them all in a gold quartz with the big signature diamond weight, carat and a half diamond weight. That's a good one too. That's a really shockingly affordable option. Did bring out a big paraiba if we got collectors out there tonight looking for maybe the 228 in a fabulous mounting. We've got it. Okay, so there is a gift of love here. And we love you guys, and we do, and we so appreciate you being with us whenever you can on any of these 5 broadcasts a week that we're here. But there is something very special here coming up that you could show the love, whether that's to yourself, to a loved one, anybody you want to treat to fabulous fine jewelry. This is one of the rarest. It is a yellow diamond in the heart shape, and this is my last of its kind. I know it's very limited to start. I'm going to let it kind of hang out here on its side for a moment, just so we can see the really beautiful up close. Now, this is a true heart shape, and it's a 1/2 carat. That is something that automatically anybody in the know on diamonds right now is probably going to say, oh, that's a $4,000 piece of TVON. Well, you'd be absolutely right, except in Cellular Melted, we're operating a little differently. We're operating a lot differently. We have a whole different vibe going on. This is item number 112-7375. Please don't hesitate to dial in on the phone lines. I know it's early, but we are not going to see any single piece stick around when the night is over. That's what happens. You know that early on, we got a lot of people who then join us a little bit later, catch up with what they've missed, take advantage of those pieces that you got first dibs on. Now, this is a one only. It's going to stay, Joanne, we need you. It's going to stay in the white and yellow gold. So, Joanne, can I have your help with the light, please? Thank you. I saw the peripheral that it's off. But we have a 50-point diamond, okay? Forgive us in our studio issues here, okay? Forgive us. But here we go. This is going to be our 50-point center stone with the 3 points in the side diamonds, which are also yellows. So you're actually not getting the heart shape only. You're getting also the big round brilliance on the sides. So 2 great yellow diamond representations here, all in one necklace. Mind you, it is the necklace, so you're not having to go out and buy your separate chain. That can be very daunting right now because of where gold's at. So take a look. You get it all in one. Take a look at this. There's our heart shape. It's going to be our 50-point stone in the VS. You also have the diamond accents, which I will show you, which are 3 points, meaning they're a 1.5 in the yellows there on the side. And then you also have this beautiful, brilliant bezel set. It's bezel and prong, so it's a dual setting, and we've got one only. Now, look at the chain. I love being up close on a chain. That's not something we normally reference too much when we're talking about a massive 50-point yellow diamond that's natural in a heart shape. We're probably going to focus on that, but it's worth really mentioning that there is a diamond cut Rolo link chain here that is not this little scrawny, can't even see it, did it disappear chain. It's a good size, it's a good feel, it's a good weight, it's well supporting the big stone that's in the center of it all. So that's important, and we just don't mess around. We know when these chains are attached and you're not going to have a choice to remove it, we have to go all out, make sure it's the proper size, the proper look, the proper gauge for that piece, which in this case, a nice larger stone. And it's going to be very affordable. It should be, like I said, $39.99 all day, every day. We're going to make this with the adjustability. So here's your lobster claw closure. There is a 16, 17, and 18-inch adjustable length. Again, all nothing but yellow diamonds in this necklace. Let's take it on over to the neckline as well and show you there. It's going to be, again, 16 is right about where I'm holding it, 17 right below that, 18 right about where that microphone sits. So you've got a lot of great ways to wear it. It's that everyday, never gets off center, just looks amazing, and everyone can see that's a really good substantial size at 50 points, but going to look even larger, as we know, given that bezel setting. So here we are looking at an amazing value, and it's going to be very affordable. And look at that upright view of that stone. For a minute there, didn't you think it was going to balance for me? For a moment, it looked like it could. And then, yeah, there, look at that side. Look at how beautiful. This is, you know why they did a wider, deeper basket like that, right? So that it sits evenly. Because if it's a little tinny, little, you know, wispy basket, it's not going to sit always properly. It's not always going to be up front. Then it's always twisting and turning, and I don't think any real good true jewelry lover wants that. So let's make it even better. It's going to be $9.99. There is only one, and that's an amazing gift idea. Maybe you want to show somebody. I mean, chances are if you're buying fine jewelry for someone, you love them. So that's the perfect way where why not carry that sentiment all the way through. Have them receive that daily reminder for those big anniversaries, those great birthdays coming up, the graduation gifts. We're in that season, right? This is the time to pick up a beautiful jewelry gift that, trust me, everybody can wear. Every age, every style. You got both colors of gold even represented there. Oh man, I was trying. But that's $9.99. It's really $8.99. So let me know if you'd like that one, and we'll keep on moving. And welcome to Wednesday. And please holler at me if there's anything that I can go find for you, anything we can bring out, any questions you have, whatever it is. I'm here to serve, okay? I'm here to shop and here to serve. So that's where, again, and really to serve you, to help you shop whatever it is you need in fine jewelry. So here we go. Coming up next, we're going to keep on moving. I do have a diaspore necklace, very similar to this, a little bit later. And speaking of diaspores, hold that thought on the necklaces, because you'll get a whole set opportunity, because I also have rings. And it's the one thing that you guys realize I field like thousands of emails and messages every single day by viewers like you. And during a sale event like this, there's just sometimes that it seems to be an overwhelming request we get. And a lot of that request lately has been for more diaspores. So I have 3. We've gathered 3 different color changing diaspores. Remember the other day I had the 2 carats and they all sold out in about 10 seconds? Well, here we go again, except these will be even more affordable. We do have an oval right here. Look at that. Oh, showing those purples already. Forget about pink. That was straight up purple. Then I have, I'll just kind of move them on in like a little line here so you can see kind of our small, medium, and large. As far as the mountings, the stones are all a really good size. And that's going to be your choice of oval, oval, oval. I know. But isn't it amazing how you can take the same shape stone in a relatively similar size and get such different looks? Yes. The heart shape? You got it. Heart-shaped yellow diamond is gone. Now we're going to talk about all 3 of these. Joanne or Andy, whoever, anyway, yeah, late. I know. Listen, I've sent the memos. I've sent the memos. I've done my part to try to avoid this, but here we sit. So here we go. 112-5736, and it's going to be your choice of. They're all the same price. So this is it, guys. Last call on all 3 of these. A lot of gold to be melted here. I'm going to give you some carat weights here if you like the left side of your screen there, that oval. That's going to be a big 272. So that's actually going to be second largest. It's not even the largest yet on the left here. That's going to be our 272. That 272 has 13 points in diamonds. If you like what's in the middle, that's going to be a 275. That's got 14 points in diamonds. Then we go to the smaller stone, but the bigger diamond weight. You get a 125 on the right, and that has a 75-point diamond weight. So you're getting into that bigger carat weight there. And certainly, I think we can see there's a lot in diamonds too. So which diaspore, and remember what I told you about that JCK show coming up in about 2 weeks? Well, it's going to be, and am I psychic? Maybe. But there's also just, I got to be honest, there's a lot of people telling me what to expect. I mean, obviously the whole trade is talking about the JCK show, the biggest jewelry show domestically of the entire year, and everyone's talking about it, getting geared up, excited, all that. Well, diaspore is going to be the darling of that trade show. So there's going to be a lot of finished jewelry where we're going to see some astronomical prices. But listen, the world has started to get to know this stone, and we're all falling in love with it. A lot of different things to love about it, from the beauty of it, the color changing phenomenal ability it has, and again, just a really, I think, I mean, I'm a fashion girl, so it's from a wearability standpoint, something that you can really turn to often in the jewelry box that's not staying there. It's coming out to play and part of your wardrobe and goes with everything. So again, there's that practical element. I don't know if everybody cares about that, but I certainly do. As someone who thinks about, you know, if you'd like a jewelry piece that you're wearing more often than not, what's going to work with the wardrobe? This, I think, will. So it's a very versatile stone in that respect. And it's going to be, okay, all 3, same price. Let me know which one you like, because they're not going to last, and they're all bigger stones. It just is a matter of which one do you like. They're all going to change color 100%, so you've got that really important aspect as well. And now we're just ready to move them. You tell me which one you like, left, right, center, or you can go on the carat weight. Remember, you're getting almost 3 carats on the left and in the center, but they are not going to be $49.99. Welcome into Wednesday. This is the day. I'll tell you a secret, guys. This is where some of the biggest values ever lie. I've done additional discounts on everything tonight. If you've watched any of the last 28 minutes and 7 seconds, you know that. If you want a value on something to treat yourself, I know a lot of you have been shopping up a storm. I get it. There might be one more thing you want to add, one more discount you want to take advantage of. This is the day to do it. I have sweetened the deals on everything. I have said, let's come in and really blow everything out. Let's not save a single piece. Let's not melt anything. Let's give it all away to our TVON family. So instead of paying even $3,000 or $2,000 or even $19.99, we're going lower than that. And that's what's important when you've got the stone that everybody in the world is talking about. If you're new to it, it's a one-source stone in the world. It is a stone that changes color. I mean, what more rarity could you ask for? Oh, and by the way, it's usually really dirty, really included, really cloudy, really hazy, really foggy. And that's not always a good look. I think a lot of times if I ever show you a diaspore that looks like everyone else's out there, you go, wait, is that the same stone? They don't even resemble each other when you see our material next to what is more typical out there, which has that very hazy, cloudy appearance. This is just amazing. And the price tag, even more so. Not even 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. You asked for bigger values. Here I go. It's a Wednesday night, let's party. Wednesday night, not a night known for partying, is it? Unless you're a TVON shopper. That's how we roll. So take a look at this. It's nuts, like our coming out party every week. Like, here we are, we're back. And let's make sure that we bring you a big value where it's not even 11 or $10.99. Call quickly. I'm giving them 60 seconds. We'll make them $999. And you take your pick. They're all one-onlys. They all stay in yellow gold. Mary, we have your Panthers coming up, by the way. So Mary, stick around. I have got two incredible Panthers to share with you. And one is really decked out in rare exotic gems, and the other one is a real classic. So we'll show you both coming up. But first thing first, we got to know which one you like, left, right, center. On the color-changing diaspores. Welcome to Wednesday. Let's shop. It's an amazing night to do so because those are $8.99. Whichever one you like, yes. Let's go right side first. I kind of figured. You're going to love the 125. It's $65.55. So that's going to be your item number 10. Look at that ring on there. Come on now. Where are you getting 75 points in VS Diamonds? Where are my jewelers at? Where are my industry folks at? Where are my gem people at? That is a gorgeous carat 25 with 75 points in diamonds. And it's $8.99. So that's a one only. Let's see if Tim's got it. And then we've got the two more traditional classic, bigger stone, but smaller diamond weights on the left side and center. So holler at me. It's first come, first served on everything. I got one of pretty much everything tonight, except for a couple exceptions where I have two. And they'll be different gold colors. So let's get to our Panthers coming up. Are those still here? Okay, I said let's go to dinner. I mean, my gosh, if those are here, we got a serious problem. And again, what would you like to see melt down first, me or the gemstones and jewelry? I don't know, but this is the thing. I have melted down the prices for you because really, truly, our jewelers have been as busy as they have ever been. Why? Because they're not even changing gold colors, but they are sizing and shipping at a fever pitch. So we are seeing pieces go out hours after they're sold. Which one do you like there, Jason? You got it. The carat 25's gone. I kind of figured it would be. They didn't take it, but they did. So 6555 is your item number. We have two left. They're in ovals. That again is your 275 with 14 points in diamonds. And here is your 2 carat 72 with the 13 points in diamonds. So it's a little trade-off. Get a couple extra points. Joanne, I think we need you again. Is it out? Yep, it's out. So let me know and we'll help you out. $8.99. Okay, Panther time is here. We've got great Panthers coming up. And this is what's happening. We got a really beautiful look. And again, those actually look better in the dark because you can really see their purple come through. You saw even more. I mean, just that little shift in light, you really saw a lot of those purple and pink. So getting an indication of how they're going to change color. Okay, next up tonight, Mary, I like your taste. I like your style. We've got a big designer Panther piece, and here's what he or she looks like. This is the Panther piece. That is the largest one I have. Look at the size of that. Now you're probably thinking, oh, that's a cool little design. They did like a star with a little something in the middle. Well, this is item number 112-7209, and it is a lot of mirror finished gold. I mean, look at the size of this thing from a distance away. Look at the length, diamonds in the bail. That is over 2 inches, 2¼ inches top to bottom. And then what's going on there? Do you see? Do you see it? Who spotted it? The ruby in the eye. But wait, as we look at 112-7209, same piece, flipped and turned. Whoa, look at that. Your cat has cat's eye. Your cat has, and how ironic, it's not even the eye of the cat, that's the cat's eyes. It's cat's eye chrysoberyl, or rather cat's eye alexandrite. There's a difference, we'll talk about it. You have diamonds. You have that fabulous emerald. There's an emerald right there. That's what you were seeing the back of, and it's reversible. So this is a one-of-a-kind piece in 18 karat solid. You might remember this. It looks like it's been on the air just one time at $89.99. Do we have a special treat here? There's a 129 carat weight. That's the ruby on the eye. So each side is going to have ruby eye. And then, by the way, the next version we'll have is blue sapphires in a smaller Panther. So this is where you go if you want to go super exotic. That is an emerald right there in the center. That's an emerald with diamonds, 29-point emerald. Then you've got all that's in the body here, and I'll show you up close, but wanted you to see the perspective first. Those are all cat's eye alexandrites, which are the cabochons, double phenomena stones, and more diamonds in the bail. And texture to this side of the Panther and smooth gold and mirror finished on this one. So we'll show it on the next neckline. Again, 2 ways to wear it, and it's a very large size, as you see right there. So one way to wear it, or you can go with more stone weight and a little drama with the exotic stones you have in the other side. So there are 2 ways to wear it. Look how beautiful that is, and whatever link chain you want to wear it on can create a very different look for you. So we'll take it up close, because that's going to allow you to really see all these different exotic stones you have, get another look at it here from a couple of different perspectives. Here's your one side with that emerald cut emerald and all the cat's eyes. Talk about a custom piece. I don't know of any jeweler or designer in the world that would have something quite like this with those cat's eyes, and again, emerald and ruby, and that's a ruby cab, and then the diamonds and the bail. There's your other side, which you still, like I said, you see the back of the emerald, so you still see that green glow come through, but then you get the mirror finishing, the diamonds, and your hallmarks. And again, you wear it how you want. But the one caller that's going to take it is going to be very pleased, I think, because instead of $89.99, going a lot lower, and we'll make this one Panther, which is that 2 1/4, I believe it was, inch length here. We're going to go even lower than, you know what I was going to do, $69.99? I'm here to move jewelry. Did I not just say that? We are going to get everything gone, every last piece. And that is already, it's been a busy night already, so you know what to expect here. Let's make this one only $2,999. You'll save an extra $300 off of that, and you're getting a carat 91 in cat's eye. You're getting a beautiful emerald, 29 point there, but looks bigger. 9 points in your cabochon rubies, that's total weight. Your big and beautiful diamonds as well in the bail. That's, again, both sides of the bail have diamonds, 29 points there, and a whole lot of 18 karat gold. Now, if you want a Panther with sapphires, it's coming up next. We'll show Mary what we have in Panther pieces, but that is fabulous. And the next one's also going to be done in the 18 karat gold for you. So reversible style, that's why they did the ruby in the eye and the diamonds on each side of the bail. So that is intended to be reversed. And so 2 great ways to wear a really fabulous piece. Now my next Panther is going to be a tad smaller, but still large, because that's kind of the whole idea. These Panthers are usually a larger scale. I'm trying to figure out how it's best to hold this for you. The bail is going to be normally way up here. So let me see if I can hold that properly so you can see the sapphires really well. And this one's not reversible. This is going to be all one-sided, okay? So you have a very distinctive front of your bail and one way to wear it. It does also have these sapphires and then that texture that really allows you to see those kind of spotted looks there. Almost really gives it a texture like fur. It's item number 1126018, and that is 18 karat gold as well. So more for the 18 karat gold here, and those sapphires that are set into the body of the Panther, burnished to match those great looking spots, which you realize that's not easy to do. The surface is mirror finished, and then the texture is actually kind of engraved a bit on a lower plane, so that's where you've got that texture within. Very difficult to do that. 52 points in the sapphires, no diamonds, just gold and sapphires, and we're going to make it really affordable, under $2,000. It's one only, it's in yellow gold only. That is going to be not 19, not 18, not 17. That's our last Panther in the house. And we'll make it $17.77. Only one caller though, that's it. So you got a big opportunity here to get that fierce cat with the sapphires and all that texture, which is not easy to do. And let's just also remind you, you're getting a lot of 18 karat gold here too. Lots of 18 karat gold. And here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand, so you can gauge the size. Like I said, it's not going to be quite as large, which maybe is better for a lot of folks because it makes it a little bit perhaps more wearable for you, in that it's 1 1/4 inches from top to bottom. So there it is. That's going to be, actually, I think it's bigger than that. So let's see, yeah, 1.5 inches is more like it when you go tail to bail. So that'll be $17.77. You'll get it for $15.99, and we have one. So we'll keep on moving. Mary is going to, I think, leave those to somebody else here. We do have a beautiful old diamond piece. This one's large, though, and it looks even larger. What do I mean? It's large but looks larger? Well, let me explain. It's a large piece on its own, but it's got the look like you're wearing a huge emerald cut diamond. Obviously not. I don't have any big emerald cut diamonds, at least not for sale. I do have one here that's going to combine baguettes and rounds, and then with the diamonds in the bail. So this one's a little larger than what we've seen in the past. We've had some small versions, and then we got the jumbo version that used to be $4,999. Don't pay that tonight. Our light's out again. But here we go, 1119762. This is going to be, doesn't matter for those diamonds. They love light, but look at that. That one's managing to look just fine. 26 points in the baguettes, 21 points in diamonds. Tell me something. For 47 points in diamonds in 18 karat gold on 1119762, would you ever expect 47 points? That's a lot, but would you ever expect 47 points in diamonds to look like this from a distance away? That's the difference maker. It's like you're wearing a massive 5-carat diamond. Do we have, we'll get you a hand shot here momentarily. It's going to be that 26 points plus the 21. So we break it down, rounds versus baguettes, but look at that. That is not a 47-point diamond look. That is the beauty of this styling, which one big designer is doing. We were lucky enough to bring a few pieces here because I don't know about you, but not everybody's just going to walk into a store tomorrow and say, show me a VS quality. I'd like an emerald cut diamond, which you know how expensive they are. They're creme de la creme. And then you want to spend like maybe, I don't know, you want to spend $100,000. They'll show you a 5-carat. It might actually be more than $100,000. Yeah, you got to pay more than that for a 5-carat VS. That's the look you're getting here. Watch this. We'll measure it top to bottom. It's going to be the baguettes and the rounds. It's going to be a total length here of 3/4 of an inch. It's in the 18-karat white gold only. Now that's, we're 3 for 3 here. Our last 3 pieces have been 18-karat gold. Some in the yellow, some now in the white. So there it is from a distance away. That's a mighty important and expensive look that you're getting. And the way it picks up the flash and the light is second to none. Here's what I'm going to do, party people. We have some jewelry lovers in the house tonight, I can tell. But you need me to go lower. Lower than low, low. You need to go low, low, low. So we're going to take it all the way on down tonight. You tell me what you love. I got the diamond pieces and everything else. I'll make this better than even 3,000 or 2,000. Go ahead, just send it out. We did a little itty-bitty version once for under 1,000. I'm going to make the big version under 1,000. We'll go $9.99. Thank you so much. We got some requests coming in for who's that? Jane, you got your request coming up. We'll show them to you next. But that's going to be $8.99 first caller. All right, 18-karat white gold. That is the one you will receive. By the way, who was shopping that diaspore over there with you, Jason, a few minutes ago? He's like, don't even ask me these complicated questions, Lolo. Sorry. Who? Ethel, thank you so much for shopping. All right, we'll keep moving because we got Jane's request. And I have got, whoa, they're good requests. They're like super, super fine high-end stones. Here's the first. You know what that is? No, probably a lot of people go, no, I don't know what that is. It's purple, but it's red, but it's pink, but it's neon. I see that. It's neon, all right. Diamond pendant is gone. You got the diamond pendant? You got it. This is one option. Now, Jane, I got 2 purple paraibas left. This is a request a lot of people have made in the last couple of days. Probably because you know you save the most on the higher end pieces because it's a percentage-based sale. Here is our big purple paraiba. If you want clarity, go here. I've got a 5-carat and a pear shape. It doesn't have quite this snap to it. This one is $8.52. All right. $8.52 is the size. It's going to be 48 points in diamonds. Pear shapes. There are 3 on each side there. And then you've got the rounds finishing it up. So all that 14-karat gold stays in the white gold, of course, 14K. 852 is a mighty size for any copper-bearing stone. This is one of the rarer copper-bearing stones. So let's just shout this out while we're here because, you know, we're a little dim over here anyways. This is neon. So I know it's confusing because a lot of us go, paraiba, wait, isn't that a blue-green stone? Not necessarily. It's not always a blue-green stone. That's the one that's the most signature color. It's the one we probably think of first. But there's a whole variety, just like tourmalines are a highly high variety. I'm very articulate today. You'll have to excuse me. I'm running on very little sleep. But here's what we have in a beautiful bright neon that's actually one of the rarer colors. So this is an important purple, pinky red. It really is, if you're asking me to really say, well, Lola, what color is it the most? Honestly, it depends on what light you're in. You saw it in darkness, it was more purple. You'll see it in a little more brightness coming up and it's a little more pinky red. So really just kind of shifts a little bit. But what's important is, and what makes it so rare, because if that were just like a rubellite or a purple potty or a purple tourmaline, it'd be really stinking rare. The fact that it is just completely copper and manganese in that stone, that's a difference maker. Take a look. The rarity is through the roof. It's item number 1125210. It's our 852. This is important diamond weight all the way around it. You see the bigger stones you have on the east and west sides there. And then you've got our 48 points total weight in diamonds in the rounds, 50 points in the pairs. That's 98 overall. It is really a copper-bearing purple rubellite is what it is. It's really combining the reds and the purples together. We have one. Let's send it out at an incredible price, and there have been many. many. Jane, I don't know if this is kind of what you're looking for, but there have been many, many collectors in the last many days looking for my purple paraibas, asking for them. So this one is probably going to find a home no matter what, I would imagine. And yet we're going to make this one, you know what, $12,999 is going away. That's one big price tag we had a while back. I'm going to make it a really special discount. Why not? We've got the last few, who knows, hours or days of this event. So it's time to make sure that this goes here. And we're going to take it on down below 10,000. Or $99.99. We're going to go much lower than that. We're going to make this one $6,999. And then, by the way, Mary said, go ahead and take the Panthers, everybody. So again, you can go ahead and grab those Panthers if you like. My next one, if you'd like to consider both together, is going to be a little lighter color, and it's going to be a pear shape. So there's the other option we have in a purple paraiba. You see it's just a little shade, maybe more muted. It's a 5-carat 01. It's a pear. It's 1127749 on the left side. That's going to be our 501 with a 26-point diamond weight in the white gold. So here are your options. You've got $69.99 on the right, or we can go more affordable, as a 5-carat should be. It's 3.5 carats smaller, and it's not quite as bright a color. So we'll go down and take you that purple paraiba all the way down to $39.99. So you got two options, and you'll save $600 on the right, actually $700 actually. So you'll get a $700 additional savings on the right side, and you'll get $400 off the pear shape on the left. So totally up to you, but again, not long for this world, and melt is coming. Now wait a minute, did we have this one? Okay, we got a beautiful private collection Mandarin. Who is this for? This is one of my favorite Mandarins we've ever made, and Romaine, I'm glad you asked for it, because to be honest with you, I don't know if they would have let me show this in this event if you didn't. I mean, this is a beauty. So let me know on either of those, $69.99, $39.99. That'll actually, the oval will end up being so much less. Of course, it'll be $62.99, and then we have the pear shape, which is going to be actually $35.99. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is just clean. Mandarin garnets. We see a lot of beautiful stones here. We do. We're kind of the home for, it's like tuning into your TV, and you ever like do a tour of a museum from afar? Most people won't allow it, but you've probably seen coffee table books that photograph museum pieces, and we've all seen them, you know, represented online, and you'll see pieces, but it's another thing to see it in real life, in living color, in beautiful movement like this is. This is our top Mandarin. And not only is it a big size, because as Mandarins get into bigger sizes, do they get rare. But when you have clarity like this that most 1-carats cannot give, and it's as bright and clean as this stone is, you have a very important stone. And I think that we know that based on the setting that it's in. You would just simply not put a carat 31 in baguettes like that around a stone that wasn't important. And that's really a telltale sign that overall you have one of our more important pieces here. Take a look at it. It's going to be our 18-carat gold. It's once again, we're seeing a lot of beautiful 18-carat gold tonight, which is wonderful because it shows we're also seeing very high-end jewelry for you. This is our really special 464 in that carat weight on that beautiful Mandarin. I have struck out on all my requests today, by the way, so it just means that I say that because I want to remind everybody who waits, out of politeness, you can go ahead and grab any of those pieces you want that requesters requested that weren't you, because they're leaving them here. So, and again, we're not going to have every perfect piece for every person, because 95% of our inventory is already sold through in the last 6 weeks. So I'm not going to have everything, right? It's just most of our inventory is gone at this point, but it doesn't mean that we can't bring out pieces like item number 1127763. So it's a treat to bring it to you. Those are all tapered baguettes around. There is actually a round brilliant halo first, and then you've got your fabulous private collection stone here. It's our 464 carat 31 in diamonds. Honestly, looks like far more than that in diamond weight. It sure does. It's an 18 karat gold. Let me make sure you see the great finishing that this has, so that it's going to sit properly and comfortably on the hand. And it's suitable as a cocktail ring when you see the size of this one altogether. So here's what it looks like on the hand, just crisp and clean, and there's the proof. It looks like there are bright orange diamonds somehow bubbling to the surface of this stone in a Mandarin garnet. Incredibly important, incredibly rare. We have one. It is reduced in price. It's $17,999. Ordinarily, we're going to make it a lot better. And of course, what a treat it is to see so much 18 karat gold when gold is doing what it's doing. Very elaborate price jumps on gold. We know that. You might have heard that somewhere in the past, right? Yeah, it's happening. And so you can't fight that. That's not something we can change. But here's what I can do. We can, if it's selling or melt it. We're taking inventory that was made in this case some time ago. We're moving it down below our own cost. We're saying we'd rather sell it to you under cost than melt it down and start over because the pieces are too precious to do that with, to be honest. I mean, that's really true when you consider the amount of time and care and love that is painstakingly put into every step of the process, from choosing that stone, from first of all, bringing it out of the private collection. That's the first thing, saying, okay, let's release it out of the private collection and put it into jewelry. That's one thing. And then to add those diamonds and to create this by hand and put it all together and to bring it down below $17,999. Again, that's why you shop here, because that would be the tax on the piece if you were shopping anywhere else. And now we're just going to drop the price down, make it even easier, and send it on out. And it's not even I mean, close to $99.99. We're not doing that. So much better, so much more affordable, save you a bundle on everything. Let's do it. We know we can. We can do it, guys. We are truly dedicated to moving these pieces. It's a fact. I can't leave them here. Watch. I have been watching pieces get melted over the last couple of days, and I cannot. It's almost painful to watch it happen. Like, oh, I know, because I see the care, the time, putting it together, these stones that obviously the stones don't go anywhere. Don't worry, the stones are not lost. Some of you are confused by that. Don't worry, the stones are actually taken out before it's just the gold that's melted. But really, truly, these are your moments. And instead of $88 or $79.99 or even $69.99, I'm just going to scrap it right now, and we're going to make it $6,499. And then you get $650 off that price as well. So there's not a better time to be shopping, especially the museum pieces like this. Out of the premier private collection is a step up beyond what museums would have. So this is a big moment for our collectors of the world. And yet Mandarin garnet that's sharp, that looks like you just, I mean, it looks almost like you did, like you pulled up the contrast on a filter on a photograph online. That's what it's giving the look up. It's so spot on bright, so very beautiful. And don't forget, we still have our purple paraibas. So we've got purple paraibas, a couple of diaspores, really affordable earrings, Panther pendants ×2. You just have to tell me what you love the most and what we can bring out from this private collection, and we will do it. But $64.99, of course, that's going to be under $6,000. So when you're looking at a big value, you've got it right there, because when that one comes down after 10% off, it's actually $58.49. So you get it for under $58.50. So huge value there. Take advantage of it. We got a few seconds left with that one. And then we've got, oh, I don't know, I'll just show you some other museum pieces that I brought out tonight. This is one of our best ever in opals. That's an 870 opal. That should be over 20 grand. It's not. I showed you the quote unquote men's pink zircon and rose gold. That one's super affordable. We flashed our big gold quartz in that pear-shaped stone. That's got a mecca of diamonds, carat and a half. I've got one of our very best in emeralds. Oh, I also have a gents ring with nothing but a big diamond in it. Look at that. That's an emerald right there. Carat 13, looks like a 2.5. Then we've got a white diamond gents ring. I get that request a lot. Here's a all nothing but white diamond. Starts with a big center stone, has diamonds around it. What else can I show you? A lion, a literal lion. We've got Leo season will be here before you know it. Look at that. The lion's head ring, men's or ladies, very distinctive there with the mane all textured. That's 18 karat gold as well. We'll do that super cheap. We've got, well, I brought out some diaspores you might like. We've got some really big values. Look at the all white diamond ladies piece there. Baguettes and rounds, kind of like a bypass swirling wraparound design. Two incredible affordable diaspores coming your way. The pink diaspores have been hot. Look at this one. Excuse me. That's our oval. We have another one. It's a cushion. These are incredibly affordable for what they are. Look through every diaspore we had today. Our light is out. Give us a second on that. Look at that diaspore. That's not going to stick around. These are the diaspores I'm showing you under $2,000. So we've got some big values. I know that the orchid piece is very unique. Look at this. The orchid style pendant with multiple colors of sapphires in yellow gold with pave everywhere. Do you like anything you're seeing? Because this is just like a little, you tell me what you want to see. How about another gold quartz, more simple, more classic? How about a really cool pair of pink diamond earrings? They're marquise cuts, they're studs. Look at that. Huge pink diamonds. They're almost purple. They're so saturated. Those are our 19 points total weight in the marquise. Okay, so you have to tell me what caught your eye there of that really cool little selection. Now look at that opal. That opal, I still, if I can get that under 20 grand, someone's going to be very happy tonight, and I will do that. So that's just a little sampling of what I have. I've got diamond drop earrings. Okay, let's get to these. These diamond drop earrings are down to just 2 pairs. They're the major stiletto style that we go larger to smaller. And we have a rose and a white, 1112924. These were made years and years and years ago. So holler at me if you saw anything there that you want to see a full presentation on. Otherwise, I'll just keep showing you things and you tell me what you like. It's a Wednesday night. We got 3 of you here with us. We're just ready to go. So take a look at this. There's the white gold. And that's just how Wednesday works. Think of it as like you walk in the store, you walk into our vaults with just me and you find what you like. And that's all I'm doing is just finding something that you can't live without, that you get the best deal on the planet. Take a look at those earrings. These are incredibly beautiful. I will say they're probably not sure. I'm going to the grocery store to buy eggs, but I tell you right now, they're a carat. Well, nobody's doing that anymore, right? Apparently, I don't know. I went into a grocery store today. I hadn't been in a grocery store in a few years. I had not. It's not something I typically do. And I went in today and I was like, what's all the hype about? Anyway, because everyone's talking about the price, everything. Here's what we're going to do with diamonds. I've got your dressier earring. This is the wedding piece, the piece that you go because you're the mother of the bride, or the piece that you wear on that anniversary dinner out, or when you're going to that gala or that high school reunion or any fancy function. Heck, you can be going out on Friday night to just a nice new restaurant in town that you want to check out. This is the earring you put on. This is the earring that will make you feel like you're walking a red carpet or like you really truly stepped out of Harry Winston. I mean, that's what this feels like. It feels like that classic drama, beautiful, lengthening, elongating earring with a diamond, dripping in diamonds, quite literally. Take a look. 106 in diamonds in the rose or the white. I only have 1 pair each. And that is your $25,000 pair of earrings on a good day in a retail store. Because you know how white diamonds go, and the bigger ones especially, right? The big diamonds, the big gorgeous cuts, the big fancy round brilliants, the bigger to the smaller. Well, I got a deal for you. I'm going to show one from a distance. The elongating style, the drop. These are not for everybody because they're over 2 inches, but don't be scared. Like I said, it's probably not your everyday. I'm going to the library. I'm going to take a walk with the dog to the park. It's probably not that earring. It is for, though, anytime you want to look and feel fabulous, truly fabulous. You want to walk in and own that room. Here's your 2 1/8, post and butterfly backing. Wait till you see these on, okay? Jewelry is about transforming how you feel. I don't sell jewelry. What I do is I show you great values on really incredible fine jewelry as a shopper to a shopper. And I've got to say, if there's somebody that knows what it's like to wear great fine jewelry, it is your friend here, Lauren Blair. I will tell you, I love fine jewelry. I've loved it from a long, long time ago, long before I was doing this. And yet, here's your earring with no backing, so yes, it's going to fall eventually. But this is that look, that drape, that drop. Is it hitting down here? No. Is it too long? No. Is it going to tangle and twist with your hair? Absolutely not. It's just giving you something that looks more polished and a little more, again, fabulous than maybe your typical stud. And you've got that lengthening effect and that way that it just graduates in style. And do you know that a $25,000 pair of earrings is not going to cost you even $2,000 today? And that's the white, of course, and then we have the rose for you. You take your pick, and maybe you get them both because you want to have the whole wardrobe. And let's take another look at them close up, and we're going to make this even easier for you than 2019, 18, 17. Even $1,500 and I know that white gold's probably going to go first, so you probably want to get on the phone lines a little early if that's what you're thinking about. But let's take them even lower than even 15. Or how about $14.99 where they're supposed to stay and stop? We'll make it even better for you, and you're getting 10% off. Take advantage of that 10% off before it's gone. It will not be here forever. We're looking at the next day or two. That is it. Here's what we will offer. This is amazing. It's not 14. They're not 13. They're not 12. You want some great jewelry? You got it. You came to the right place, and I would reserve the next 2 hours and 2 minutes to be right here on channel 223 on Direct or 224 on Dish, or I don't know if we're on 224 or 228 today, whatever it is. This is where, again, you get the values. I am giving away jewelry. Just that secret is between you and me. Let's make it happen. It's not even 12 or 11 or $10.99. This is it. you got to call me. We have one pair of each, and they are $25,000. Now, I'm conservative with that figure because I've been talking about that for 25 years on the air. $25,000 per carat on VS diamonds. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules at Cartier, but that's what people get. $25,000 a carat for diamonds. You know how this works. That's where you get VS diamonds, okay? So this is where you get it for less, and it's not going to be $10.99. We're going to go $999. Which color you want? White gold's gone. And then we have the rose gold remaining, and that's it. And that may be where you have a diamond earring in the white gold already, and you're ready for the rose. So that's where you shop them right now, because $8.99. If you want to get them both, you can. We've got the rose gold remaining in a little over 2 inches, and any of that. Are you telling me that out of all that jewelry I flashed, not one person was interested in one of those pieces, even if I dropped that price by like 90%? We got it for you, so we got you covered. All right, let's move on. By the way, was Romaine able to see that Mandarin? Does she need something a little smaller? Because I think at this point we're just bringing out the best. I don't know if you're looking for something smaller, let me know. I know we have smaller Mandarins, so we can bring you, it's not just like a one and done. And again, I don't have the ability to go all the way back to the vaults necessarily on the air because my microphone won't work. So we're just kind of, again, if you need something that's a little different than what we showed you for your request, you can always let us know. We'll work to find it, okay? So rose gold also gone. Thank you so much on those. Let me just show this lion piece. I know this is a little more unique, and it's not going to be for everybody, but this is definitely a cool design. And what does the lion signify? Pride, power, a regality a bit, right? This is going to be item number 1125,906, strength. Maybe it's just the zodiac sign of Leo. Coming up, I got to say, this is a really important, another 18 karat solid gold piece, 1125,906. Jason, who's shopping over there. My thanks to you, Carol. Enjoy those earrings. Enjoy. Here's what we have in our 18 karat lion ring. This is 18 karat solid gold. We don't do overlays or fills. We don't do vermeils or any platings. We just don't. There's no gems. I know a lot of you ask me for pieces like just solid gold. No diamonds, no gems. Need it. Look at that. There it is with the split shank on the sides. Something very, very special for you. And we're going to make it really easy right now. So all 18 karat gold. You see the size. I might break out the ruler for the ring. Might as well. I'm just going to break it out here, Tone, real quick, just to show everybody. It's got a nice tapered shank in the back, so I wouldn't worry too much, but it's 7/8 of an inch in length overall. So it's quite a sizable ring. And yes, speaking of sizable, we're sizing it for you, and it's sizable, as in like, AKA, it's a big ring. It's just big. So we love that too. And we're going to make it really, really affordable. First caller, it's not even $49.99 any longer. You might remember that's where the King of the Jungle used to be, where we're going to make it less. Yeah. Thank you. Who got them? Who is it? Julie, thank you so much. All right, so those diamond earrings are sold out. Just found out who got the rose gold there. And we're going to make this a lot better than $19.99. What? We got 5,000 to 2. That's impressive. But let's keep on going, okay? We're going to make everything disappear. Just like magic. Not even $1,500 or $14.99. I mean, this is solid 18 karat gold and a lot of it. Did you see that finishing? You see it? It's like a honeycomb under gallery that doesn't even really necessarily need to be there, not with a shank like that. But you know what? Added in all that extra 18 karat for you to make that one work. And keep in mind, it's not 14. I'm not done. It's not 13. It is only going to be $1,299. And that very distinctive, I mean, you can tell the details there, not only the carving and the facial features to really make that distinctive, but also the really beautiful way that you have the engraving and the hand carving that is done in the main to really make sure that it just has that really bold and realistic look. So everyone can tell, even from a distance, you can tell what is trying to be conveyed here in this really powerful ring. So men's or ladies, I could see anybody wearing that one. I mean, certainly any time, any occasion appropriate piece. And just, if you are someone like myself who I love a big bold gold piece and I don't need gems and diamonds every day, I just love wearing a lot of gold, this is a perfect piece to add a little personality to that. So that's going to be $12.99, but you take 10% off, it's a $130 discount, so it'll be $11.69. All right, so that's our lion piece. And then we have, let's just get to the gems piece. I mean, why not? We'll go stones. Okay, I hear you. You want stones, you want diamonds, and a lot of gold. Okay, I can deliver that too. That is gents or ladies, rose gold only. Item number is 1120180. And now we're talking about a serious pinky purple in the zircon. Thank you, everybody, on those diamond drop earrings. Well done. Here we go, and pink zircon, and we're almost, yeah. Which one? The lion? You got it. All right. Should we give them a roar or two? Well done. Our light's out again, so bear with us there. Lion is spoken for. 2.5 carats is going to be the size exactly on your Asher cut pink zircon. Let me kind of pop it up. This is going to be a nice little weight. Also see that in a little darker light, it's more purple, I would say. In a little brighter light, it's a little more red, and it's got double refraction, as only those zircons can do. And that's going to be our rose gold. Look at that high polish to that rose gold, except for my fingerprint there. And 36 points in diamonds that ramp up and around it. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. Okay, so again, gents or ladies piece, you decide. Great rose gold setting here, finished on the inside, and it's not going to be $39.99. Come on in, I got one. Got to stay in the rose gold, but I'll size it for you. See, it's a little larger size right now. Doesn't mean I can't size it back on down to a 5, or we can go back on further up if we need to, whatever you need. About a 10 right now. Let's make this even better than $19.99. Got a lot of savings for you. Really rare to see any of our zircons in the gent styles. And again, I do have a diamond piece too. Show you that white diamond piece. We also have our highway ring coming up for our little belated top of the hour. And anything else you want to request or ask for, remember all the requests that were made and everything I showed you for requests are still here. So if you want to just steal away one of those Panthers or one of those paraibas or maybe that big Mandarin Garnet, this is your time to do it. So 19, it will not be. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, wait a minute, it's a gents ring. There's a lot of gold there. I can't be doing $14.99 in today's gold market when there's a 2.5 carat zircon and over 1/3 of a carat in diamantes. Okay, let me not confuse anybody. That sounds like they're fake diamonds. People love to come up with cute little clever cutesy names for fake diamonds. That's not fake diamonds. They're real diamonds. I just said diamantes because, you know, wanted to put a little flair in there. It's but I don't want to confuse you guys because, you know, we take everything very literal, right? This is not 19, not 1500. You need to call because if you want to melt a piece down and make money, you can do it right here. Keep the stones melted on down if you want to. Just saying, that's where these values are so key because when you're saving like you are, there's a deal for you. Let's take a look. It's not $1,500. It's not $14.99. It's not even $13.99. This one's going to have probably 50 people on the line saying, but wait, I want it. I only have one. That's it. And it's $12.99. I know. We didn't see all those drops because I figured Tony's trying to save my you-know-what and go, she probably looking at the wrong bag there. No, I'm just freewheeling prices. I'm discounting everything to the point where I know it's going to go. And at $12.99, which is $11.69, I think somebody's going to rightfully say, that is my ring. And don't even show it to anybody else. That's all about my ring. So that's it. It's got to stay in the rose gold. We'll size it for you, whatever you need. And then onward we go to our last highway. The final stretch of highway. The really, really good highway. The life is a highway ring. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so here we go. That one's gone? Yes. And then, by the way, Tim, what were you taking there? The lion, right? Who got it? Oh, and don't worry, it's finished. Sharon? Hi, Sharon. Sharon got her lion, and then Jason's going to let me know who just got that zircon. Now, does this look familiar? It's the highway style, and I only have white and rose. Yes, we do have the rose gold. So odd number is 1110608. Thank you on that zircon. Well done. We are moving and grooving and ready to move a lot of jewelry for the next hour and 53.5 minutes. So here we go. This is going to be 1110608, and that's 122 in big old diamonds. A 5-way crisscross band. It's 5 rows in diamonds, everybody. It is. There's 5 rows here in total. 5 rows, but instead of being that kind of all aligned, very, very easy, kind of basic, we've done that. This is the highway ring. So instead of just getting the rows stacked together, you're getting this crisscross action, which looks beautiful on the hand because you see all the negative space that forms between and within those different rows. And we are going to send it out. Now, we only have the one in the rows. I got good news for my white gold lovers. There are actually a couple in the white gold, and I think you know by now our VS diamonds are identical. So you've got a really good choice here. Now, it's also a wider ring, so I would say go up a half a size on this one. You see even the back is a little wider. So please take my advice. And if you wear a 7 1/4, please get a 7 3/4. If you wear an 8, get an 8 1/2. Go up a half a size. We're doing that for you for free still. Make sure you go up because otherwise it's going to be too snug for you. If you're saying, but I'm a size 6, Lolo, I'm always a size 6. My finger didn't get bigger. Again, it's the band. The band is wide. So if you are a size 6, please get a 6 1/2. I'm a 5 1/2. I would get this ring in a 6 for comfort because it's pretty wide. And when you have wider rings, they tend to fit a little more snug. So please go up a half size. Otherwise, you're going to have to run to your own jeweler or send it back to us. And we'll do it, but you know what? Shipping stuff is not fun. I don't like shipping stuff. So just, you know, just take my advice and you'll have it ready to wear. And it'll be nice and comfy for you on the hand. Let's also show you what it looks like in the rose gold side by side. Yeah. You got it. The yellow gold citrine from earlier is going. This is that time when we just have a lot of new viewers joining us, so they're picking up pieces from earlier. Yes, who was shopping there? Hi, Julie. Thank you so much. Thank you for shopping that beautiful piece. You're going to love it. Enjoy it. Now, here we go. This is going to be white or rose. Go up a half a size and you'll be good. And our light's back out, so never mind that. And here we go. Still sparkling, still doing their thing. Maybe we just do the whole show in the dark. I don't care. We can do that too. Right? That's good, right? It works. The diamonds still sparkle. They do. It's proof that we use really good diamonds. We're going to make this a lot easier than the $49.99. Huge highway ring. You have to look at, you know, at $49.99, if you broke it down, that'd be $1,000 a band. In today's era, and I know we're sick of living in 2025 when everything costs so much, but that's the good news. Let's shop as if it's their 80s. Let's shop as if I wasn't born yet. Let's do that. Okay, in the 80s I was. But let's shop if it was like 1980. Let's say it was this time, right? Let's shop like that. Let's shop so that we don't have to concern ourselves with what today's market is doing, or today's marketplace, or today's gold, or any of that. Let's just shop like it's the olden days and give you the band that would be insane, right? In the best way. You've got gold and diamonds. Are you buying a gold and diamond band in 14 karat with VS natural diamonds? Are you buying a band for $1,000 today? No. That's what this is kind of proving out to be. So think of the value if I go half price, $2,500. Well, that's insane. Again, now we're at $500 a band. We went halvesies. What if we go, again, below $2,000? $1,999, anybody? Okay, we're now at $200 essentially. Think of the way, again, this is all one piece. I don't want to confuse anybody, but there are 5 rows of gold, 5 rows of diamonds. So where are you going to do that? I mean, it's not the illusion of, it really is. They're just put together so you slip on one ring and you're done. You're out the door. You're hitting the highway. And this is not going to be 19. 18, 17, the math's getting weird. It's not going to be 16 or 15 or $14.99. And that's that big bold ring. I'm going to tell you how I like to wear this style, because I have something I wear nearly every day that's this style, not from TVON. I've had mine for years. Spent a lot more money on not VS diamonds years ago, but I love to wear this as an index finger ring. I think it's super chic that way because it's also easy to do because it's low profile, so you don't need to worry about getting in the way of things, okay? It's a really nice ring to wear middle or index finger if you want to. It's not $14.99. I mean, where's that math? Right now, I mean, this is hard to believe. Right now, that would essentially break down to $2.99 a band. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not possible in today's gold or diamond world. It's not possible in today's gold world if you were just shopping plain basic gold. But it's not $14.99. Oh, and by the way, you're still getting 10% off wherever I end up. And that end up price is going to be $1,399. So you'll get it for $1,259. And just if you're loving this math because you feel like you're getting away with something, you sure are, because now that breaks down to $250 a band if you look at it that way. So how important can these values be? How much money are we saving you? It's hard to even calculate or compute it when you've got values like that. So we've got our white gold and our rose gold. Let me know which color you'd like. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we're moving on. And we're still taking requests. So if you have anything you're just really pining away to see, will you please articulate that to me by simply picking up the phone and dialing that phone number? And you can obviously message me directly if you choose to, or you can just, better yet, call in. It's a more direct way to do it. And that way you can get something very, very special. So, and hi there. I'm so, Tammy, speaking of messaging, Tammy, I just got your email. And she said, you know what she said in all caps? TVON rocks. And I love that. She just said that she received her gorgeous Tahitian pearl. And she said in all caps, wow, love, love, love it. I remember it, Tammy. Tammy in Missouri, thank you so much. I am actually her subject of her email was, I'm speechless. Well, Andy, we need you. So tomorrow, will you promise me, let's even move it up to 2 p.m. Will you promise me at 2 p.m. we turn on the air? Okay. So it's not like a sauna in here, then our lights will work. All right, so anyway, here we go, guys. $13.99 white or rose. All right, let me know. And then here we go, because I'm annoying the heck out of everybody telling, with the lights going on and off. And we'll try to get that on point for tomorrow. Let's take a look at something here. We've got a couple diaspores. So I went through our diaspores just because I was working with someone to help them with their request. And I found some really interesting pink diaspores. And the highways are here. That is the prettiest highway ever. I spent all my life on a highway, and I got to tell you, that is a really much better looking highway than most. Look at this. There are two totally epic values in pink diaspore. This is my big one of 432. Now, for the record, I was looking through pink diaspores. I was working with a longtime customer of mine. She's been looking for a diaspore. So I wanted to go to work here and see if I could find something that'll suit her. And what's interesting is I went through the diaspores, and there were a few of them to look at, probably about maybe 13 of them in the pink diaspores, which, if you're not familiar, is a stone out of the Afghan region called the gemstone mine. It was only discovered back in a few years ago. Was it 2020? It was mined for 30 days. Just for the record, if you had a gemstone that was mined for 30 years, that would be a really short-lived, very, very sparse gem. This one was mined for 30 days. A lot of my collectors out there are digging this stone. It's beautiful, no doubt. It's kind of, I know it's called pink, and you're probably wondering if you should change the settings on your TV. Don't. It does look more purple and intense when it's a really good quality. So that's generally what we're seeing. I found two anomalies here, because most of the diaspores, as you're probably well aware if you've ever seen one, in a 4-carat size is usually 5,000. They tend to run about 1,200 a carat here on this show. Everywhere else, and I know they're not everywhere, they're not in retail stores, and they're not going to be in the trade show much, but if you're familiar with these, they're usually in major high-end collections, auction houses, museums, things like that. I had two that were clearly, I didn't know what was going on, and then I realized and remembered, wait a minute, there was a buy we made on a couple stones that was literally a fraction of the price of the others. That is how these two, I'm going to show them back to back. We're going to start with the larger cushion, and then we're going to go to the slightly smaller oval. They're amazing, but they're really cheap. Okay, I'm not supposed to use that word. I'm sorry. Please don't find me. I'm never supposed to use that word because it implies like cheap jewelry, like cheap quality, like low quality, like low level, nobody wants it, ick. That's not what I mean. I mean, these are downright cheap. Hear me say it and shout it from the rooftops. They're cheap. They're just cheap. They're just cheap, dirt cheap. So if you've wanted a diaspora, but you're going, ooh, that price is a little bit high, little bit champagne, okay, for my beer budget, here you go, guys. Here's my bottled water budget, okay? It's that easy. This is 1120008. I'm going to flash the other one just so you know which one you like better, so you know which one to stock first, okay? This one is the oval, same color, different design, okay? This one's smaller. The cushion cut you're seeing is going to be, of course, item number is 1120008. And that's the 432 on the left, and then the oval is going to be a 342. Okay, 432 and 342, weird. It's like a reversal of the numbers. And that's got 92 points in diamonds on the left. This one's going to have a little less in the diamond weight. It's 59. Okay, now you ready? If you want the cushion cut, that's bigger. It's a little more money. But it's really, really, really inexpensive. The cushion cut, which is supposed to be $59.99, is not, because I literally have a 4-carat over here that is. And it has a smaller diamond weight. So, Andy, we need you. I'm going to try this on the hand. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $59.99. Look at how beautiful that shimmering quality is. You ready for it, Jason? You think about the 432? Go ahead. Back of both. Who's that? Okay, Mary, take a look. There's the cushion from the inside. Here's the oval from the inside. There you go. Okay, 59. This is a good size stone. This is not a tiny stone. Let's make it even easier. It is not going to be half that price, just say sold. Jason, if she has a preference, tell me now, because we are getting very busy on our phone lines, because you know if I'm going to use that word. I mean it, and it is warranted. And it is important you dial in, because I could have 100 people call me and say yes to this ring, but unfortunately I only have 99 rings. No, of course I don't. I have one ring, one stinking ring. I got one of everything. It makes the job Really exciting because it's that urgency needs to kick in. You need to call in early. You need to be on the phone lines. If you think you're going to get a piece after I price it, not usually in this event. It's just my tip. I hate missing out on items. I am a shopper. I love to shop. Shopping is my therapy. Shopping is my happiness. Shopping is my recreation. And you know what? It really, truly is. It just, when you do it right, it's very fulfilling. And when you get something that's worth up here and you get it for down there, it is really, really a point of pride. So take a look at this because it is not going to be 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, or 2. I'm blowing it out. It's not $19.99 either. And I'm going to make this one easy right now. This stone is worth 10 times more. 30 days of mining. I'm going to do this one right now for $17.77. And yeah, the oval is going to be even cheaper, so get ready for the oval. If you'd rather have the oval, here's what I'll do on the oval. That's 1119992. That's 9992 there. If you want the oval, that oval is going to be the 3 carat 42 with 59 points. Jason, let me know what your favorite is. This one's only $13.99. There you go. It started at $89.99. Look at those discounts. Boom, 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 boom. That's the information. 89. That's a lot of discounts on there. And now I just put $13.99 to make it even easier. It started at $9,000. I didn't just write that. This ring has been here a minute. It's in white gold. That's the 342. Let me try them on here side by side. And you let me know which one you prefer. It's jewelry giveaway day. It's Wednesday. It's May. It's the end of May. Let's blow them all. It's even almost a holiday weekend, everybody. Happy almost unofficial summer. Happy almost unofficial summer. Oh, good. You're welcome. Okay. Nobody on those. Well, I give up. $13.99, and this one's $17.77 on pieces that should be, you saw the $9,000 price tag on that. You saw it. That big red price was $8,999 right there. Right there. And now it is $13.99. This one, incredible, even larger. Which one would you like? I'm not going to sit here with these rings here. I'm not. $17.77. $13.99. Which one do you prefer, cushion cut or oval? More, this is almost a carat in diamonds. This one's got a little more kind of fancy ornate, little, like those little pinpoints top and bottom. Jason, you look like you're considering it pretty seriously there, but they can't figure out. And that one needs me to polish it a little bit better, so my apologies. I'm going to need a little more tools than I have at my disposal up here, but look at that. It's a great, great choice either way. All right, they're here if you'd like them. All right, I'm going to keep moving. All my other ones are really pricey. So I'll leave those. I did want to show you this freeform Australian opal because, well, it's one of our best. And it was $13,999. I'm going to change that too. So we're going to help you out here, and we're going to give you a really big opal. Now, if there ever was a stone to show you that opals, I mean, take your guess. What do you think that is? I'm tempted to talk about this one in meters than carat weight because it's so big, it's so large. Now, it's technically freeform. It's like a, you see the subtle differences why it's not a true traditional oval, right? And now, see, this one would be a good one for our light to go off. But of course, the light's going to stay on for this presentation. But no, it's on right now. I'm just saying. Joanne jumps up like, should I turn the light off? No, trust me, give it 10 seconds. It'll turn off on its own. But, you know, opals don't like a lot of light. So this would actually be a good, there it is. Did I not call it? Did I not say 10 seconds? No? Okay. Here's what we're going to do, guys. This is it. Amazing, amazing, amazing value. It's a really fabulous 870, but it looks like it's 55 carats. What's up, Jason? You want the oval? All right. Was that Mary? Hey, Mary. Thank you so much, Mary. Enjoy it. Mary got the oval. The cushion's still here. Let's talk a little bit about 7497. I was going backwards. 7497. It's platinum. It's 8 carats 70. And it is oh so bold. 30 points in diamonds. We didn't go overboard on the diamonds. We instead did this really cool interlocking, think of it like ribbons that are also kind of like interlocking on the sides, diamonds at the bottom and diamonds on the top. So they flip and they reverse. And look at that, Australian lightning ridge, the good stuff. You know the $10,000 a carat material when you get it from the mine loose with no setting? That material. You want to see a big ring? Again, if you like small jewelry, you need not apply on this one, okay? It's from my big jewelry gals. It's from my gals that like the big, the beautiful, the jumbo, the big sizes, the rock stars. Here it is, and it's not going to be $18,999. Skip that. We're going to make it really, really affordable. There's only one because all opals are one of a kind. There are no two opals that are ever alike. So wouldn't that be a perfect way to really showcase your individuality? That's for sure. And this one will not be $18,999. Look at that color. And if that's how it looks in studio lighting, whether it's studio lighting on or studio lighting off, if that's how good it looks, can you even imagine what this is going to look like when you open that box and receive it at home? And you put it on your hand, it is going to make you say, wow. And it's not going to be $89.99. No, no. It's not $8,000. It's not $7,000. It's not $6,000. Who says we can't bring out and blow out the museum pieces? I am. I'm doing it tonight. For the next hour and a half you got with me. It's truly happening. It's not $6,000 and it's not $5,000 and it's not $4,000. What have I done? Yes. Thank you. The 432 diaspore is also gone. Both of our diaspores are gone. And now we're ready to find the opal an amazing home. And if you can give it that amazing home, it is going to be, and you know what I love? No cost of ownership. No, no, it's adopt a piece. It's adopt a ring day. And there's no cost of ownership. Actually, it pays you, essentially, because jewelry in natural gems and diamonds increases in value over time, especially lightning ridge opals, because there are hardly any left. And it won't be long before the mine is like they haven't declared it officially closed. But for all intents and purposes, it is. So you've got a stone that's already worth more than you're paying, and it's not going to be $4,000 either. It's not $39.99, and if you're an opal lover, if you're a collector, if you just love a lot of color in one gem, like look at this. You don't have to buy every gem in the world. You can just buy an opal. And if it's a really, really stinking good opal, it's going to give you all the colors on a one and done. So you're done. You got the big collectible you need. You've got the amazing high quality, and it is a phenomenal play of color stone, and it will not be $39. I'll just keep on going. I'm not leaving jewelry here tonight, okay? I'm not. If you think we're going to leave a piece in the next 90 minutes from this 3-hour installment of TVON, think again. We're going to do something very, very different than $39, and this will go, it's $870. I know it's not for everybody. This is a ring not everybody can wear. I get that. You don't need to have a large finger or a large hand, but you do need to have a desire for big and bold. You've got to love showy pieces, collector styles. You've got to love a really important look. That's what this is. It's not $39. It's not going to be. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not even $38, $37. I'm truly making this easy. And it's $3,699 only. You get it for $33.29. It's a one only. It's in platinum. We kind of keep the diamonds minimal, but still do a really creative and unique design around it because the stone deserves. It deserves uniqueness because the stone itself is very much so. So that one's going to be $33.29. Only one caller. Whoever's got it first. All right, we're going to give it 30 seconds. That we've got, anybody want that big gents ring with that huge center diamond? I've got a 60-point white diamond in a gents ring. I get requests, I mean, how many times do my operators even, they get more requests than I do. And yet, white diamond gents rings, white diamond gents rings. We just want gents rings with nothing but white diamonds. I have a stellar option for you here tonight. So really good, but there's only one, and there's only one of those big bold emeralds. The emerald I flashed earlier. We have an orchid style. We have an incredible pink diamond earring. I flashed those. We did the big diamond ribbon ring. Flash that. We're going to show it all. And then there's a diaspore piece. Oh, the Morganite that looks like a pink diamond. You know, it's interesting. I have these 20-point pink diamonds today that are huge money. I mean, they're just big money because they're pink diamonds that are good size. This is what I would say. Tell me out of this one, okay, which pink diamond do you like the best here? Which pink diamond do we like the best? That one, this one. Look at these, what we have here. Which one do we like? Because one of these does not belong, okay? And for my pink diamond lovers, I want you to look at these and just know that 3 of the 4 rings are over $7,000. One of the rings is not. And which one do you like the best? Because what I think a lot of you at home might be saying is that, I don't know, I kind of like that pear shape in the bridge right up front. I mean, yes, it's got a huge diamond weight. Those are pink and white diamonds. But, okay, is it worth spending $7 grand? What if I told you that this one and this one and this one are the $7,000 pieces, and this one if it's your favorite, might be a yes, might be a no, is so much less than $7,000. All right, so guess what? Pink diamond, pink diamond, pink diamond. This is a pink Morganite that I've often said looks like a pink diamond. Actually, we've done a pink diamond in this mounting, and it sold for $13,000. Now I'm going to show you the Morganite, which is bigger because the pink diamonds were all about 20 points. This is a 35-point pink Morganite, 1122832. If you liked, maybe if this happened to be your favorite of the 4 that I had up there, and sure, I can show the pink diamonds later, absolutely. They're worth getting as well. But if you don't have $7,000 to spend, and you want that look, and you still get pink diamonds because 36 points of what's in that bridge is exactly that, pink diamonds. Natural, fancy pink diamonds. Then you've got the white diamonds at 75 points. So you're getting well over a carat. You've got that pinky Morganite in the center that looks gorgeous, that I know next to the pink diamonds. Only fair to show it to you next to so you can see the similarities and the, you know, any differences. And now we have a much better than $69.99 price tag. Because if you wanted the pink diamonds, you can call me. Tell me which one you liked. We'll put it up, give you a $69.99 deal, take $700 off, and you're good. But we can do this for less. So now I'm going to need 1 caller, just one. We keep it as it is. That's going to be, of course, the rose and the white gold together in this fabulous bridge. If you love this look, if you saw, if that was your favorite out of that entire wheel that I had up together, please dial early. It's a Wednesday night. We're cooking here. We're getting really, really busy on these phone lines. We need to hear from you. You cannot miss out on pieces like this. And if you're sitting back going, I don't know, there's no excuse not to get these pieces when they're under our own manufacturer's cost. And guess who manufactured them? We did. We know, and by the way, that was in some cases years ago, and therefore you're getting an even better value because we're taking that many-year-old price and moving it even lower and then saving you 10%. And what can I tell you? It's not $69, $59, $49, $39, $29, or $19. So suddenly we just made what honestly looked as good, if not better, than the $7,000 rings, and are giving you a really important pink Morganite because it is pink and not peach, and it's going to be better than 19. 18, 17, 16. What can we do to move some jewelry when there's over a carat in diamonds that are pink and white together in the gold weight of 3 rings in 1? Maybe you need to see it on the hand. I'll be happy to do that. One of the better collectible pieces we have. For the quality that it brings together, take a look at it on the hand here. Look at that pear shape in a bridge. That means the pink diamonds run underneath it there down the center. You've got that beautiful, is it a double halo or triple? It's a triple halo around that stone. In the center, it's not 16, it's not 15. Here's what it looks like the other way on the hand. It is not going to be even $15.99. Are you kidding me? What do you have to pay for a mounting like that? A bunch more than where we're at. And it's not going to be 16 or 15. I'm blowing it out right now. This is the big value you've been waiting for. Stays as is. I don't know if you'd want it any other way. It is $1,499. It looks like the $13,000 ring from years ago, and yet it is going to be $1,349 at checkout. Holler at me tonight. We got a major 90 minutes coming up. We have jewelry to move. We've got our last couple days to sell it or melt it. It's your final call on everything. And then I don't suppose anybody out there wants an emerald cut. I counted this afternoon. I had 41 requests for the 14 karat 07 to come back out. You know what? And then there were many of you that said, is there anything a bit smaller? And then I said, well, how about a 6 karat perfect museum reserve? I have that 6 karat coming up in about 29 minutes. Stay with me. The 6 karat is coming out to play. We've got a major diamond ring as well. $14.99 turns into $13.49. Who wants to see some gorgeous golden pearls? I've got golden South Sea pearl drop earrings with yellow and white diamonds. Another dressier piece, so not for everybody, but look at that. If you're kind of just cash, probably not your earring. They look like Liberty Bells, don't they? Those are so cute. Really, really dressed up and divine. Golden South Sea with yellow. I know these probably are going to be the weirdest ones ever to sit on the wheel here, but look at that, because this is just really detailed designer work here. The way that they're dropping, you know, I'm going to show you that one on the hand. This is item number 1120092. That's really extraordinary material there. Take a look at that. Every section, yes. think Morganite is verifying. All right, look at that. So, boy, this is not easy to set up on its own to see everything at the same time. But let me show you what I have here from a distance, because that's what matters. You've got to see the way these are going to drape. They're 0092. Here's what they look like from a distance away. I can show you the length. There's going to be an 11 millimeter pearl on each earring. They are also, this is a show packed with 18 karat gold. Again, with the 18 karat, you've got the drops sitting at 1.75 inches. They're a post and butterfly back. Those are yellow diamond baguettes. That's not something we see very often. And white diamond rounds, and that's a carat 40 overall. So pretty extraordinary look here. I'm going to pop one on the ear for you here. There's a beauty about them. It's more of a champagne color, which I like because it gives it this graduation from the brighter, more saturated yellow diamonds down into that champagne golden of the pearl. And it's also going to be, let's take a look at them from a distance away here so you can see, again, no backing. So forgive me if they look a little bit like they're going to fall. But again, I'm a trained professional. So take a look at that. That's really a beautiful look, is it not? With that drop, with that drape. So here's what we've got for you. Yellow and white diamonds. Think of it like 3 little bells. And I'm going to show them to you back up close here so you can see every last diamond. But it's really extraordinary. And they are, wow, they're $15,999 earrings. Let's change it. Let's switch it. Let's change everything that you ever have known about golden pearls. I actually just sold a client of mine actually had a pair of Tahitian pearl earrings, drops like this, only white diamonds. They were Tahitian pearls at the base, stiletto style, drop bezel set diamonds. And I know she had paid like $15,000 about 20 years ago for them. I just literally sold them for her. And Tahitians, by the way, are not as rare as Goldens. And I just consigned them and sold them for $50,000, okay? So pearl earrings like this that are luxury are very important. And she was quite happy because the profit was really healthy. And that's what's going to happen with pieces that are from a different era, right? It's why we love bringing you discounts from what we made a long time ago, because that means discounts on top of what was made a while ago give you a lot of savings. If you'd like this pair of earrings, there's only one pair. Obviously, there's something really beautiful about that more subtle golden. It's the golden pearl. It's still natural because they're not dyed or treated or enhanced in any way. They're natural through and through. They can only be created by the golden-lipped oyster, which of course are really rare, which is why the Goldens are the rarest of them all. And yet it's going to be better than even $99.99. One pair, let's blow them out. Let's do something wild here. They are not going to be $99 or $49.99 or $39. I was going to do $29.99. I'm just thinking we need to inch closer to some blowouts here on this Wednesday night for what's left of it, because we only have an hour and 25 minutes remaining. Let's go to just two. You know what? Skip it. $19.99. That's it. $19.99 instead. And they can be $17.99 one pair. And I know they don't sit all that well here because they're not meant to sit in a line on a wheel. But this is what each and every section is individually hinged with those O-rings. So you see the consistency as I kind of stack them up here for you. You see the consistency of those yellow diamonds throughout. Those, again, are rare. You know as well as I do. We see yellow diamonds a lot. We don't see baguettes very often. So I can't actually remember anything else that has a baguette yellow diamond like these do. So really important there. And you can see each and every section just completely, well, I'm not doing them any help here, but they're really something to behold. So yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. Let me show you again as a pair here as they look from a distance away, side by side. So I'm going to grab the other one here with my left hand, and then we'll just go ahead and show you what they look like together. But that's going to be a really, really important moment for any of our pearl lovers out there. And there they are together in tandem. So that is $17.99 for the pair. That's an awfully expensive looking an earring. And if you got those for $16,000, I think you're living right. And yet for $17.99, you got them. Thank you so much. Here's our quick little look at our orchid, multicolored sapphire. We're going to stay with some exotics here and show you 1119758. And that's 32 points in sapphire, a pink, a golden, and a blue, and a large diamond, among a lot of pave in the petals, and 110 in diamonds. Pendant, yes, 1.125" hidden bail, finished on the inside, stays in yellow. A $39.99 floral. So many bright, beautiful colors within. Take a look at it from a distance here. Love that you're going to be able to use a bigger chain or a DBTY as well. If you want to string your favorite chain, it's going to go be capable to use a bigger chain as well. And then it's your 1.125" in the length. Here you go. That's going to be, look at that. Yes, it is a little bit over an inch there. And then I'll show it on the neckline for you. And we'll get you a better price than $39. Better price than $29. And we have a lot of people that just missed out on those golden pearl earrings. So I would say, yeah, start dialing early because as we get deeper and deeper into the show, things start to move faster. So, and then once 7 o'clock hits, forget about it. Nothing sticks around. Let's go better than $19.99. I'm on a really, really just kind of important run here, discounting everything we can do. I'll go better than 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. How about, let's just take it down to $14.99 and you're getting over a carat in diamond weight overall. Just got to stay in the yellow gold and then it's going to be $150 off that. So $13.49 if you want the orchid style pendant with sapphires right there in the middle. So $13.49. Enjoy that one. Isn't that a great looking piece? And definitely congrats on those golden pearl earrings. Those were luxury. Really luxury. Yes. I'm sorry, they're already sold. I think so. Joanne, are you still getting the golden pearls? Okay, I think it's a new register, but they're gone. Yes. Thank you. All right, so there's our orchid, again, finished in the back, and we're going to move on. Coming up, we have got, let's just show the gents ring. I don't know how many guys are watching tonight, or ladies who want to shop for the guys, but this is a request I get almost every day. I mean, we know the wall of diamonds brings us a lot of white diamonds, but this is the gents' nice big solitaire. 1123999 is your item number, and it's nice, because that's not a small stone in the middle. It's a 60-point round VS stone. Just, yeah, exactly, Tim. You got the right idea. We'll just keep their name and number handy so we can call them. We got a new register over here. So you never know. We might, yeah, you never know. Some things fall through. So we'll keep everybody in line here. But that is going to be our 60-point amazing white diamond. All around it, 33 points. So just under a carat overall, 93 points overall. You've got the channel setting of diamonds around your wider, heavier men's ring in the white gold. And that is very important with the finishing on the inside as well, as you get this honeycomb under gallery all the way through. So extraordinary example of what is our only big individual white diamond gents ring that we have. And yeah, we can go ahead and skip the whole, what, $69.99. If you think I'm kidding, here it is. There's the ring and there's the piece. Oh yeah, what are we supposed to get? I think $42.99 is going to be even a tough one tonight. And isn't that why you're intrigued with shopping the next hour and 20? Because you know Lolo going extra Lolo tonight. You've all seen it. You know our prices better than anybody. I mean, right? You guys, a lot of you know the pricing better than the establishment here. So you guys know. And by the way, there is a bezel set bangle coming up. I have 2 left. I've got yellow and rose. Bezel set bangle, one of the icons of arm candy, is here. And we're going to blow that out tonight. And we also have that Tanzanite. I cannot believe my phone not blowing up right now for that emerald cut Tanzanite flash, but hey, it's coming. Top of the hour, 20 minutes, emerald cut 6 carat. It is divine. It feels like crown jewels. It really does. So stick around for that. But let's get this ring out the door first. I have one and one only, and this is the #1 request we get from gents categories is all white diamonds, straightforward. So let's make this one easy. Not even 42. It's going to be lower. It's going to be better. I got to do what I got to do to move jewelry, and that's going to require a lot of extra discounting. It's already happening. So let's make this better than 3, better than even $29.99. Let's go even lower. Got to make sure it goes. Too many requests for gents diamond pieces and never enough to go around. And wait till you see the fully finished. It's got the honeycomb under gallery. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We'll take a look at it there. Make sure every single piece is tried on for you, because otherwise, how do you know? I never want you to be surprised when you get it at home and open it up and go, wait, what? Either way, like, whoa, that's bigger than I thought, or whoa, that's super tiny. Where is my magnum? I never want that to happen. I just want you to know exactly what you're getting. Because when you got the lowest return rate, and I'm talking about me personally, in the business, when most return rates across most hosting is like 55% or more, and you got an under 2% return rating, and sometimes it's just because the ring was just too big. I mean, right? Or oops, I overspent a little bit, you know, whatever it is. This is really important. Or, oh, I chose the wrong gold color. Some people do that. Like, oops, I chose rose gold and I shouldn't have. Whatever it is, right? That happens. It's okay. But here's the deal. This is when you know there is a value happening, and a 60-point diamond is just under 2/3 of a carat. That is no small stone. And to be honest, the way it's set, it just looks like a 1 carat sitting there. It looks like it's your 1 carat big stone. Take a look at it. It's not going to be 29, 25, 24, 23. I'll make it $22.99, and then you get a huge extra discount, $230 extra off. It'll be just a smidge over $2,000 if you'd like to get it. Big emerald, big Tanzanite, and a bangle. Coming up, we got yellow and rose in the bangle. We've got those pink diamonds if anyone's interested. We have a very large paraiba to the tune of a 2 carat 28, and a gold quartz that's affordable, and a big diamond baguette ring that for the ladies. You know what, let me show it. Here's the 180 diamond band. So let's just say there's a gal out there that's saying, okay, maybe that's a little too big or too masculine. Here's what I need. We need an all white diamond ladies piece that gets you almost 2 carats in diamonds in baguettes and rounds together. Here's 112, 7434. Welcome into what's left of Wednesday night. We have an hour and 17 minutes to go. That is literally 77 minutes to go. And we need to know what you'd like to see before sell it or melt it wraps. So here we go with the carat 80 in platinum. It is a stunning example of what a really wearable diamond band is, but still upgraded in a big way because it's mostly baguettes. So you've got this platinum piece, a carat 80. Let me show it to you on the hand here so you see it is heavy too. I mean, this is a very, I'm surprised always, and I shouldn't be, but when you're used to wearing 90% of jewelry in gold, and yet you pick up a platinum piece, there is such a big, bold weight that it is to be a little unexpected. So we've got our carat 80 in diamonds, mostly the baguettes, which of course is a much more premium price tag, or at least it should be. I'm gonna make it really easy right now. 1 caller only, welcome into Wednesday. What's left of it? You've arrived a bit late if you just got here, but we still have an hour plus to really bring you some big values. So here we go. Big moment here. Come on in. Don't be shy because it's under $2,000. It's $19.99, which will make another $200 of savings for you, and it'll be $17.99 only. So big, bold ring, carat 80, but look at that. That's what's important. Even the rounds right through the middle. There aren't as many rounds, but look how big they are. They're huge individual rounds wrapping right down the middle of these double channels of the tapered baguettes. $17.99. All right, let's move on. We got a lot to do in the last hour. So, and by the way, the big opal, the shocker to me is the big opal. We have an 8 carat 70 opal that is here at a ridiculously low price. We do have some larger diaspores if anybody wants to see them. Also the purple paraiba. They will all be recapped because I know a lot of you don't join us till 7 o'clock, which is still 15 minutes from now. So most of our viewership hasn't even arrived yet. So there's a big, big recap and review to do as well that we will treat you to if you did miss any of those important pieces from the very beginning. Let's go to it. We've got the bangle. There are no words for this bangle's popularity, except can we say bestseller? That's, I believe, a really important distinction to make here when we're talking about diamonds that everybody can wear, diamonds that don't take it too over the top. I wouldn't call this bracelet ostentatious. I wouldn't say it's too much, even if you lead a more casual, leisurely lifestyle at this point. But look at these diamonds. You know, I've long said that the best way to show off a white diamond that's white and brilliant and a superstar is in white gold. Can we just say for everybody who kind of is watching, kind of like halfway watching and go, there's that blonde girl just droning on and on about jewelry. I need you to look at this bangle. Even if you never shop here, just, can we do like a little diamond appreciation moment here? Because when you're seeing diamonds, set bezel, which just means you just coat it. Take that outer perimeter of your round brilliant diamond and wrap it. Give it this big old bold, big bezel. And you wrap it in gold, and that gold is yellow or rose, and yet the diamonds still look as bright and vibrant as these do. That's when you know you got good diamonds. So take a look. It's rose gold or yellow gold. I know I don't have the white gold, but you know what? It's stackable. You might already have the white gold, and you now want to add. And you want that European look of mixing. Maybe you do bicolor, two colors of gold together. Maybe you do tricolor and get both. It's an average size bracelet. It's hinged on one side, so it's going to fit and be easy to put on and take off. It is 85 points in diamonds, and it's item number 1110353. And it's every single day wearable. It's not over the top. It's not massive, but all those diamonds, which total 85 points, are actually going to look a whole lot bigger because they're bezel set. And I don't care what color gold it is, a bezel makes the diamond look bolder. Let me prove that to you. Here we go. Oh, this is just that button release. You know how much we love a button and an earring backing? Look at this. Button. There's an interlock because we want to keep it smooth. The whole beauty of this is that I am not cutting myself. I could run it along fabric and don't have to worry. That could have been silk, that could have been lace, that could have been chiffon, that could have been anything. Leather. And if I do that, it's not hurting anything. It's not scratching my other jewelry, my other bracelets. Yes. Oh, thank you. The 180 platinum band is gone. Look at that. Now let's take a look at how it opens, because you're probably wondering, wait, I don't see much. Oh, wait, there it is. There's that button. This is what's going to open up the inner locking mechanism inside. So when you do this, you open it up. Don't think this one has ever been opened ever before. So there we go. It's brand new. And that's how you're going to put it on. You don't even need to open it that far. And you can put your wrist right down into it, okay? So it's pretty simple, because I'm doing it here in a little bowl on live TV, and I just fastened that bracelet. And that's the rose. Here's the yellow. It's going to align, so you just push it closed, it snaps closed, and then you just simply open it up with that button, okay? So go in through the side, okay? Otherwise, you can open it up all the way if you want to Pac-Man it. You can do that too, okay? You can open it up. You can go whatever you need. Pop your wrist in through the side, close it like this. You can do it with 2 fingers, and you are off to the races. So that's the rose. Here's the yellow. This is an average size, so if you wear 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, 7.5, any of those, that sounds like you, this is going to be your bracelet. Let me stack them. This one also, never been opened. This unlocks. You literally just pop your wrist in, close it up. That's how it looks stacked, and what a great look that is. So the rose and the yellow, you decide which one you like and prefer, and we're going to take 85 points in diamonds. That looks even bigger. Look at that. I can do it both at the same time. Okay, that's a highly advanced skill. Do not try that at home. Here's what we have for you. Major locking mechanism. There's your rose and yellow. Operators, I've got 2 in the yellow and 1 in the rose, so speak now, please, so you can get your callers happy. But we're going to go ahead and blow it out, and it's not going to be the whole $39.99 that it should be with that much gold. Remember, it's an upgrade in the gold when you do bezels. Huge upgrade in the gold. We're going to make it a lot easier than even $39, $29, $19.99. It is a bangle you can put on and wear every single day. You know those pieces, and we know, it's one of those that sometimes we don't know until we've had a piece for 10 years. What do you look back on? Are there pieces that you regret buying? It happens. It happens to every jewelry shopper. There are pieces we might have splurged on, and you're going, why'd I buy that? I never wear it. And really, even if you wear it for one special occasion, that's great. That's great. If it makes you feel special on that occasion, great. But there is something to be said for investing one time into a piece that is so wearable and so iconic and so comfortable and so beautifully high quality, and you are anxious. Like, you're excited to get up and face the day because you want to wear your bangle bracelet. That jewelry can be transformative in that way. It can change your outlook and perspective on each individual day. And honestly, that sounds pretty dramatic. But it's true. And it's not going to be $19.99. And it's not going to be $18.88. You will wear it. So 10 years from now, you're going to be flipping through the channels and you'll see me and you'll go, oh my gosh, is that the girl that used to sell? Did I buy a bangle from her in 2025 on some crazy sell it or melt it deal? You're like, and now she's doing baseball. Anyway, but oh my gosh, is that her? I got to call her, got to tell her I love my bangle. I'm still wearing it every day. That's the thing about investing into something you're going to wear every single day of your life. It's not 18. It's not $17.99. We only have a couple in the yellow and 1 in the rose, and then it's done forever. And if we see it, like, let's say, if we build this a year from now, okay, wonderful. But it'd be so much more than $39.99 to build it today. So it should be way different price tag. I want you to get it at the savings. Get it now. It's not $17.99. It's only $17.77. And that is before you take an extra 10% off, so it'll only be $1,599 instead for a bangle that is solid gold. Diamonds across 1/2, that's the entire top of your bracelet, is covered in bezel set diamonds. And what's not to love? The beauty is there. It's classic in nature. It kind of upgrades your typical bracelets because bangles require a lot more gold than a line bracelet does. Line bracelets are pretty easy to make. They're just, little tinny baskets. They're all mostly open. So there's not a lot going on. Still adds up when you've got 7 inches in length, but this is where it's a heavier amount of gold. It's really well made. It's constructed beautifully, and yet you're still getting pristine 85 points in diamonds. So that is here, yellow or rose, take your pick. I apologize, I don't have the white gold. Some things are just already sold out. So it just, again, when you look there against a white background, white diamonds are showing up bright and lively, and that is really, really important. So huge congratulations if you get one at $15.99. We got to keep moving. We got an hour and 8 minutes. So 68 minutes, not a lot of time. I better show you our diaspore. I promised a necklace. We had a whole wheel of diaspores earlier in the show. I promised you a necklace that was going to be a perfect match pairing to it. So we'll show that to you right as soon as I set it up on a little stand here, so I can show you what it looks like upright. One of the most important stones that if you didn't have me standing up here telling you it was a diaspore, you might just imagine it as more like a big exotic color of a diamond, right? Got a little green, a little golden, little champagne tone there. And how about cheers to our Wednesday night shoppers and viewers and family members who are hanging out with us. Million places you could be. Really appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate any time you can just tune in and hang with me for a bit. And if I happen to show you something you can't live without and just give you a heck of a price, then great. But look at that, that's diaspore. And that's not even all that there is to it yet, because you've also got a full necklace attached. You see 112-6571 is your item number. It is going to be a diaspore round brilliant. There is something special about a round, and I think it's showing it. It's showing how brilliant, how beautiful it is. Electrified type of color. It's got greens and goldens, but remember, this is that color changing stone, so it'll turn pink on you when you least expect it. You'll be in a light environment one day, and you'll catch a glimpse of your necklace in a mirror, and you'll say, what happened to my stone? Now it's pink and purple and these plummy mauve tones, and how'd that happen? Welcome to the world of the phenomena. The phenomena gems are few and far between. They're usually big money. This one's not. It's actually going to be little money. So we go from to eeny teeny, weensy beensy. So this is it, guys. 92 point on the diaspore. We had the rings to match earlier, but this is the round, and there's a couple of extra diamonds here. We're giving you 1/3 of a carat in diamonds. That's the all the way around pave around your stone to give it the halo it deserves. And then you get the adjustability and a couple of extra diamonds as well, which I can show you. Let me do a little zoom here, and we'll go back, and there are your extra diamonds. Bezel set white diamonds in the chain. So this is important, and then we come back in and look at that close-up on that Talk of the Town diaspore, and I've got white and I've got yellow. So great news there. White and yellow gold. You just need to let me know which one you prefer. I am ready to count them down, and I'm going to absolutely wow you. We're so close to the top of the hour. I'm going to do a little top of the hour preface here, a little kind of pre-party to our top of the hour, because you know that Tanzanite is coming up at the top of the hour. I wonder if anybody's just waiting for that Tanzanite. You know that 6-carat emerald cut I was previewing and talking about, telling you about? And if you said to me, if you're one of the many, many that said to me in the last couple of days, the 14-carat 07 is just a tad big for me, so do you have anything smaller? It's coming. So that'll be at the top of the hour, but this one's got to go first. So how about we clear it out of here? This is diaspore in a nice size, 92 points minimum, because that's the smallest stone that I have. If you choose any one of the few that we have, you're going to get at least that size, maybe larger. In the most cases, you're going to get larger than that. White or yellow only. And let's make sure it goes. I hope you're ready, because I'm going to wow you. Since it's our little pre-party top of the hour, I'm going to make the $12.99 necklace, which is what I should be doing tonight. I'm going to give you some extra, because to be honest, we got to move some jewelry, and I've only got 64 minutes to do it. And so there are shows where we got to do extra to make sure that we can, keep the lights on, even though we can't keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is what we're going to do. It's not going to be $12.99. Here's your chance, white or yellow only. Call me early. Let me show it on the hand for you and on the neckline, because I want you to see this is no little minuscule microscopic piece. It's got a great size, and you really can't get a more important stone right now than the diaspores. And that's just a shameless plug for my Tanzanite coming up at the top of the hour in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. The countdown starts now. Don't go anywhere. My top of the hour is always a do not miss moment. But that is our diaspore necklace. You see the extra diamonds about an inch away, left and right side. Let's also make sure, is the class premium? Yes, it is. Lobster claw closure. 3 adjustable lengths, 16, 17, and 18. Let's take it on over so we can show you how it's going to look on your beautiful neckline. That's it right there at 16. 17, of course, will be right where that microphone is, and then you can go a little lower than that if you need to. But here's what we've got. You want a better price tag, don't you, Tim? Are they saying just show me a better price tag? Show me the discount? We ready? That's the yellow. We can do the white. Whatever you need. And back to the hand, it goes here. Look at that. Never going to have a problem with it flipping or turning. Always going to see that rare collectible round right up front. But I can't do. I knew it. I knew it. I was right. $12.99 just ain't making you happy today. It's not what you're into. We're looking for big old bad values. We want the biggest values possible. We need extra discounts. We need it to be a crazy number that just says, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got to dial in right now. I've got to. I can't leave that behind. You guys are too smart to leave great values behind. You know that. You're way too smart a shopper. You know when you get exotic opportunities like this, rare as can be opportunities, you got to take full advantage, especially during Sell It or Melt It, the biggest sale event of its kind, an event like nobody else has the bravery to do. Nobody else wants to say the words. Nobody else wants to even give you an opportunity to save this kind of money, because it's not really, to be honest, a great way to run a business, but when you're doing it for, we got a whole 52 weeks a year. This few weeks is all about undercutting ourselves. And we are giving you that opportunity. And with 2 minutes left, can you believe in 2 minutes before that Tanzanite right there comes out, we're going to get every one of these at home. Every one. And I've only got a white and a yellow, so it shouldn't be all that tough. But here's what you need. You need a price like $999 done. $999, your extra 10% off makes it $899. Come on over. And let's get you one of the rarest stones on the planet. For an $899, you know what, skip it. Tim, do you have anybody thinking about one over there? No? Okay. Wonder what it could be. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. I'm in a mood to hear the phone lines ring. Do you think I can do it? I'm sure hoping, after 25 years of doing this, I hope that today is the day I can still make a phone line ring. And I know how to cheat to do it. It's just give you a better price tag. And you all know how important this is. A gold chain is $600. You can't, a basic, put it on your pendant gold chain that doesn't have adjustability or a lobster claw clasp, $600. So right now, we're asking for a little bit more to get a diaspore and diamonds and all the adjustability and the fancy closure that costs an extra $200. We're giving you a better value than $888. Then $777, then $699. I'm just trying to hear the phones ring. I'm listening. I'm waiting. I know I can, but it's going to require a price that just makes you go, wait, what? What is she doing? Not $699 either. Come on in, everybody. White or yellow gold, that's it. I've got to move them. They will go. It's an entire necklace. It is an entire necklace with a halo in diamonds, with a huge round, brilliant diaspore, and it's not $699. Yes, you'll get 10% off. Yes, you're choosing white or yellow gold. And yes, you're going to have one of the rarest stones in the world that is a phenomenal gem. It changes color. It's the rarest type of phenomenal gem. It's not easy to find. It's not easy to get. And if you're in JCK in a couple of weeks, go seek out the designers that are working with the diaspores and be ready to be, oh my goodness, what your eyes will just get big and bold, because you will not believe the prices they're going to be fetched in 2 weeks for diaspores. And yet, I'm going to make this better than $699. Jason, tell me what color. I've convinced one caller to say, I'll take one. Yellow gold. Jason, who do you have there? Are they okay with saving a little more money? I mean, you laugh at me, but you know what? It's true. Some people think the lower you go. I have people that have said that to me many times. Many. I've been here 9 years. And you know what people say? I watched her show. The jewelry can't be that good. It can't. They're like, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but jewelry can't be fine jewelry for the prices you get. Yes, it can. Oh, yes, it can. You're looking at the World Authority on Fine Jewelry on television for the last 24 years. And yes, out of 25 years, this last few, and especially this event, best values ever. It's not $699. Come on in. It's now our top of the hour. I guess we'll get to that Tanzanite in a moment. But I still have one caller, and the yellow gold they're thinking about, you know what I'll do? Make it $599 for an entire all the way around necklace. You get 18 inches of gold. 18 inches of gold, nobody's doing that. It's really going to be $60 off that price. So you're getting it for a price tag of $539. make it yours. White or yellow, I'm giving it 60 seconds and then we gotta go. That is one of the coolest values. And I've been up here hawking jewelry for a long time. That is one of the coolest values on a diaspore ever and a necklace ever. You don't get much more gold than that anywhere you shop. And that is solid. The diamond cut chain link that is done. You got the bigger bezel set diamonds. Let's not forget about those two bigger bezel set diamonds left and right of your center. And it's $539. White or yellow? Oh my goodness. Let's move on in 35 seconds. Tim, did you decide white or yellow? Tanzanite time is coming. It's Tansy time. We got a good one for you. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. That's all I can hope. I hope I show you something tonight you like. All right, last call, we move. Coming up next, a 6-carat O2. Oh my. Let's get to it. Welcome into Wednesday. We have a final 57 minutes to go. I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to buy up anything that's left because I'm taking that to JCK. You better believe it. Look at this. This is pretty stellar. That is a Tanzanite. And you're going, sure it is. You know, I feel sorry for some of the people that live in, you know, sometimes you live in a big city, sometimes you live in a small city, and, you know, there's jewelry stores everywhere. And I can't tell you how many times people have said, well, I took it to my jewelry store, and old Bob over there said it wasn't Tanzanite because I never seen a color like that. Yeah, it's not really anywhere else but here. You got to tell Bob to turn on TVON. Yes, go ahead. Tim, how can I help you? Okay, so our yellow gold diaspore sold out. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so the yellow gold sold out, and then we've got the white gold still on the diaspore. And here's what I'm going to do on the Tanzanite. It's item number 1127644. I seeked it out because I was knowing there was, the other day I had this most incredible 14 karat 07, but being a 1407 is a little larger than everyone is needing. So I wanted to find, if it was possible, an emerald cut with just the same amount of red flashes and beauty, and bring it to you in a 6-carat size. And look, here it is, 602, 602, 39 points in diamonds, white gold only, and a beautiful way that I'm going to tell you, someone who loves a trillion cut diamond, I looked at trillion cut diamonds when I was in the market for a big diamond. I looked at trillion cuts, and it was like the only cut that was really even more pricey really than an emerald cut, because they're just really not available that often. Emerald cuts are about the quality, but trillions, what this looks like is like you have a big trillion on each side, but without the cost, because that would obviously be exorbitant. So now we're talking about diamond pave of round brilliance on the side. You can see them there. And then let's take a look at it on the hand. And I know a lot of you have a Tanzanite already, and thank you if you purchased one or two or 12 or 55. Whatever it's been. But I got to say, when you've got a museum reserve, and if you don't have a museum reserve, they're all blue wings are incredible, but if you can get a museum reserve, please add one to the collection. Yes. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mary. Remind me where they are calling from, Tim? That's what I thought. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for shopping tonight. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead. It's nice to have your company always. It's not fun to do this up here by myself. It's really no fun by myself, so it's nice to have your company. Take a look at this. This is really, really good. This is a superstar of a stone. It's got all that color, those red flashes, and you know what? It's a $79.99 piece. My whole goal here is to make it more affordable so that you can have tip-top premium material. Don't have to spend like you should, to be honest. I mean, you should pay more. You should. And again, when the other Tanzanites of the world that are basic, block Cs, that are light, are going for $3,000 a carat, and 35 and 38, and you can check it all day long anywhere you look. The basic Tanzanites that, and please, if you're looking online, please make sure that if there's a storefront, go there. Because again, so many times when you're shopping online these days, the colors, it's like everything we see online. Very few things are actually as they are. They're all enhanced and AI and all that. And so it's really difficult to really know. And you're looking at something as realistic as possible. It's moving right here live. on your television so you can see how it flashes, how it moves. That's the true color you're getting. So it's really nice to have that really premium quality and not, you know, be duped into thinking I got a good stone, and then you look at it and go, where's the color at? This is not going to fade in the box on the way to your house. It doesn't work that way. So this is that beautiful rich color that to that point is even richer in person when you see it. So huge advantage here. It's my only blue wing block D of the night. Whole show got one blue wing block D, and it happens to be right here. So now we're ready to go. I mean, we don't have anyone on the phone lines, of course, but we are ready to give it a discount to remedy that, to get somebody on the phone line so we can make it yours. And remember, there's one. So when it's gone, and that's that. And then you're all going to be begging me for a 6-carat emerald cut, and I don't have it. So here it is. And the 14-carat might still be here, I think. So you can grab that if you want. And now that we've seen both, okay, maybe it makes the decision a little bit easier, but this is what it looks like on the hand again. And we, again, going to leave it in the white gold as it is, but we're still going to size it to whatever size you need. And this is a perfect example of what I was just talking about. Deeper, richer color, so there's a little different lighting, mimics more of what you would see in real life at home, and you can see the richness in the color there. 79, 69, 59, 49, 39, it will not be. It's just that simple. If I can make it the best per carat value, it's gonna go. And you know that's what we're honored to do during this event in the last few, days, hours, whatever it turns out to be. You've got your big value coming your way, and there is, take it from me as an emerald cut lover, this is a premium stone, not just in diamonds, but also in a variety of different exotic stones, much like this one is. So this is a big moment here to get something special. I love the way it sits with that even symmetry of having that trillion kind of block of round brilliance there on each side. At first glance, it looks like you're wearing a big 2 or 3 carat trillion here, and same on that side. And yet it's not even $3,999. Big old value on a stone that just could not be any more of the reds we want, the pristine, set perfectly, even, symmetrical, wearable style. And you know what? We're verifying it already. Here's the great news. You can call in and save a bundle from where it is. I obviously could give it 30 seconds at $39.99 with your extra $400 off because of our sale discounting happening. That would go. It's a certainty. I will save you even more, so don't necessarily say yes, but you definitely want to be on the phone lines because it's not even $39.99. Big value. Blue wing block D, going to a museum if it doesn't sell tonight. This is all essentially disassembled. The stone goes off to a museum to be on display there. It's actually a European museum. Just the plane trip over to get there to go look at a stone you could have owned is going to be more than what I'm pricing the ring at. So I say get the ring and get a little piece of Europe with you, a little piece of the museum for your very own. You want to slap a big badge outside your jewelry box and call it your museum? Do it. It's worthy when that stone is in it. So might as well, right? I would say you can name your collection. You know, you should. It deserves it. It's not going to be 39, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. We're already verifying. Obviously, we're at a price tag that's going to make anybody excited and happy and thrilled and really feel accomplished on the value front. Let's make it better than 31 or $3,099. It's time to let the museum reserve go. And it's more important for our last of the emerald cuts that everybody's always clamoring for. Here it is at $2,999. And an extra $300 saved right from there. So 26, it's like $440 a carat. It's crazy low. And with a setting like that, big diamonds individually, lots of gold around it, you've got the value. Let me try it on again because that's what it's going to look like on your hand. Stunning red flashes, deeper saturation than you can even imagine from seeing it here on television. So it's our last call, $29.99. It'll be $26.99 instead. And you get the big old savings there on that stellar 6 carat plus in the emerald cut stone and white gold only. That's the only, for instance, the only stipulation. Any size you need is going to be fine. We'll size it for you. And that's going to be 30 seconds away. I don't even know if it's going to last that long. We're verifying a couple people on it right now. So 30 seconds to go on that beautiful top of the hour. Welcome into our big last hour of our Wednesday night. And happy you're with us. If you have any requests or anything you'd like to see from earlier, please let me know. Give us a quick call on the phone lines. We'll help you out there. Thank you so much. All right, so that one's verifying 15 15 seconds to go. We've got the big emerald, a necklace, a gold quartz. What would you like to see? If there's a 228 paraiba lover out there, got that as well. And anything else you want to see before we go in about 49 minutes. So again, what seems like just the beginning of the show is not, it's the end. So this is important to make sure you let us know. We still have Morganite earrings earlier, drop earrings for $499. Had the big diamond ring earlier, that's gone. The big Morganite's here. Every request I had in the first hour, already still here actually. So you can let us know if you're thinking about any of those requests, like the Panther pieces, the big Mandarin, the purple paraibas, anything at all. We've got diaspores here waiting in the wings. If you missed any of the earlier diaspores and want something a little larger, got those too. So here's your chance. Actually, is the Tanzanite still here? Jason, you're not getting the Tanzanite? All right, it's here. If you'd like it, let's move on. I don't know what it is about the blue wings, but I hope everyone's got one because they are really, really limited now. Let's get to this gold quartz. This one is 1127981. This is our gold quartz with the, interesting how that gold goes right through the entire length of that stone in the oval. Super, super cool piece here. And diamond double halo, 1127981. Tanzanite is mine. It will literally be mine because the 14 carats, beautiful. But I got to say, that 6 carats really wearable. So it's a good one to get. Now I've got 2 gold quartz. So let's take a look at both together. I got 2 different looks here. We've got the double halo oval, and then we've got the big signature mounting with a carat and a half of diamonds in a pair. So 2 options, different prices, but both really high end. Let's talk about first, 7981 is the oval, and that's going to be our 230 with 58 points in diamonds. If you like a little bigger and bolder and a lot of diamond weight, there's 1121982. 1982 would be the pear shape on the right, and that's our 5 carat 20 with a carat and a half of beautiful bright diamonds in a finished mounting as well. So there is a lot to love right there. Huge value. Come on in with your favorite. Obviously 2 different price points as well, because which one do you prefer? That is up to you to decide. If you want something very classic, timeless and tasteful, there you go with that 230. And then this is just big and bold, and look at the finishing throughout. When you've got a bigger ring, important to have that finished under gallery throughout, like you see there. Here it is on the hand, got the big pear shape, check that out. And what a beautiful way to get in on some fabulous rarities, only getting more expensive by the day because that's 24 karat pure gold running through that stone. Here is the oval next to it, so you can see there. If you like the pear shape, we're going to blow that out. Hey, it's a great deal just for the mounting. Honest to goodness it is. Yeah. Thank you. Verifying on the Tanzanite right now, and then whenever you get a chance, thank you. Unless there's been no change. But here we go. And are you jogging? How's the situation up front, Andy? Tell me good news there. Okay, good. All right. So here we go. It's frightening. But here we go. That's going to be this one. Actually, let me complete my thought on this big bold mounting, because I just looked. Pamela's got a request too. So Pamela, we'll show your request next. They just came out. If you would like that big pear shape, it's I don't know if $69.99 is going to fly tonight. So I'm going to make it a lot better deal for you, and we're going to make it easy. How about under $3,000 on the pear shape? I mean, I like under $3,000 for the oval. We're going under $3,000 on the pear shape, $24.99. I'll save you $500. You take $250 off that. Take it, take it, take it, take it. That's for the pear. If you want the oval, $12.99. We'll go halvesies. Pamela, we got some big earrings. And we have the most beautiful butterfly design. Wait, Pamela, you have exquisite taste, my friend. All right, so last call, $12.99 on the oval, $24.99 on the pear, and we'll find out who wants what. That is a great move there. That is really 2 of our best. And I wanted to bring you 2 diverse looks in gold quartz. We know how many of us love the gold quartz, but we want to bring you another look. Some big, bold looks. Go classic or go a little over the top. But is there such a thing? Not for most of us. If we like jewelry, over the top's a good thing. For some of us, it's a prerequisite. We want over the top. We want big and bold. So there you have it. Call me on the emerald cut, because I know we're verifying, but I don't think that's gone yet. So that's a dicey situation there. I don't think it's going to last much longer. A lot of you thinking about the emerald cut. Let's show Pamela some gorgeous diamond earrings. I thought, now Pamela, what's interesting, I thought these were the $7,000 earrings. What's going on here? I'm seriously confused. Isn't this, look exactly, y'all remember them. We had these diamond earrings. Are we sure about this? This looks exactly like the 7-carat diamond earring. It says they're 370, yeah. Thank you. Pear shape is gone. Congratulations. Oval's here. All right, Pam, I'm going to go with this price tag. Wow. 112, 73.74, 1 pair in white gold. Y'all remember this, right? 7-carat 11, I think they were. I think they were the 719s, or anyway, they look identical to me. Maybe this is just a slightly scaled down version. I'm looking at 370. What a value. Pam, I'm going to tell you something. I need 50 pairs of these. I have one. If this is what you like, excuse me, if this is what you like, call me. I cannot get over this. I'm afraid to say it. I'm afraid the jewelry gods are going to snatch me, and it's just not right. They've got these huge, oversized, hinged omegas. They're for pierced ears, yes. They're $370. They look like more, and they're still not even $99.99. That is an incredible value. They're all bigger diamonds individually. I'm going to try one on here, and I'm going to try to do it without even leaving you. I'm going to try to do it with one hand. White gold only. Anybody who likes them, just dial early. We do not like force you to buy them, okay? But dialing early is your ticket. It is the key in to getting anything and everything in this event. It really, truly is. Just give yourself first right of refusal, because when I am shocked over a value, and I'm sitting up here doing sell it or melt it for weeks on end, if I'm shocked at a value, trust me, it's good. Here's what they look like from a distance away. Let's do that. That's what they look like from a distance. I probably put that omega through my hoop. I did. So it's probably not sitting perfectly. But you get the idea. It's for a size reference here of what they look like when you're wearing them. And they're not pulling at a very stretched out piercing. So that's no problem at all. And you've got a beautiful kind of like, again, dancing look, because this is that nested design, like a mobile style where one moves independently of the other. So they are, again, the look of really high-end jewelry, premium diamonds, obviously VS. And look how easy this is. I mean, technically you shouldn't do that, but I can do that. You can just literally just take them off with, you know, by pulling, because it's such a really sturdy, strong hinge. And you'll see when you get them home. They're absolutely incredible. And they're going to be crazy affordable. Andy, tell me we're just going to have 50 of these. I know. He's like, dream on, Lolo. Dream on. You've been asking me that for weeks. I have one of everything. Just sell what's here. And I just feel bad. I feel bad for 49 people I'm going to turn away. I'll make them under $4,000. They should never be that price. Not for that amount of gold and that high-end closure, but they're not even going to be 39 or 38 or 37. And this is before a discount. 36? 35? This is silly. $3,499 and $350 off. You're getting $370 in diamonds for $31.49. In white gold. That's stunning. That is shocking. They're gone. Do you still want to see the butterfly piece? Okay, let me show the butterfly. And this is going to be next. I'll keep it on the hand here. Look at that. Oh, this is one of my favorites, because when you've seen a lot of jewelry and then you see something that you've never seen before, it's 1118917. This 18-karat gold is so artfully done. How did they create? It's yellow gold through the back, but they use rhodium. They create blues and ombre into silver. Yes. Oh, very good. The citrine from way earlier is sold out. Thank you. This is blue and light blue, and it's kind of a silvery blue, textured rhodium, ombre. Gorgeous golden pearl draping from it. That is a 10mm golden pearl. The whole thing's 18-karat gold. It is an 8-point diamond weight that's right through the middle of the butterfly. Let me give you length. And the earrings are gone, and congratulations on those. And again, one of everything pretty much. Throughout the rest of the evening, you've got 1 inch and 5/8 of top to bottom length with a bail that I'm going to show you from a distance now on the neckline. Oh, look at this standout color here. Look at how the blues and the silvery tones and this softness that's created, that is artistic. It's artisanal is what it is. All done by hand, all stunning. You don't see this this done anywhere else. Really, it's designer to the highest degree. And we're gonna get it well under the $5,000 it used to be. And I'll show it up close as well, because why not? Let's see the quality and the detail and the golden pearl and how that golden pearl looks from all the way around. There's your finishing, and it's got that designer signature. Do you see the little sparkle it has? That's that texture I was talking about with that satiny finishing. You know what? Blow it out. Under $2,000. If that's $19.99, it's gonna go. Of course, that's how it drapes, but I really want you to see the close-up of the details here. Forgive me that it's upside down. I'll twist it around for you so you can see it right side up. There it is. And this will not be 19, 18, 17, 16. I'll make it $15.99. And that's with your golden pearl that, of course, gravity is going to help it along here. But I just wanted you to see that beautiful detail and the way that designer style is done. So pretty. And that little bit of glittery finish done through the artistic design of texturing in that rhodium. All right, so Laura, we've got your request next. I think our gold quartz is, the oval at least, is still here. Jason, you were shopping the pear-shaped gold quartz, right? Who was that? Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, thank you. There's our butterfly piece. We'll move on from there, $160 off that price. And let's get to Laura's request for some earrings. Oh, good news here. These are the North Stars that we love so much in a stud. Take a look at that. We've got rose gold, yellow gold, and white gold. Okay, limited as they are, 1110421. I'm going to show you one of each at first here so I can try them on for you as well. And there's going to be 2 pairs in white. No, 3 pairs in white, 2 pairs in yellow, 1 pair in rose. That's how it breaks down. What that spells out is limited across the board. So please don't wait. That's the same design we see in a pendant sometimes. This is the earring. It's going to extend a little bit because it's got that very north to south formation. You see that one point, one of those higher points, is where the post is. So it's still going to give you piercing coverage because the actual design is higher than the post, but it's got this really pretty look, and I will try on the yellow gold for you. Great for even, you could stack them up the ear too if you have multiple piercings, but there are 11 points in pave, but it's really about the design itself, how every single point of the star is done in this almost knife edge pyramid style detailing. Here's what they look like on, just to give you an idea. I don't have the backings, but here you look at it, just to give you an idea of the size. As we know, they're a ½ an inch from top to bottom. But do you see there how they're meant to extend a little bit? Those spikes of the star will extend a little bit below the earring. And let me just give it a little prop up here because I don't have the backs, but that's going to be better than even, I was going to do 888. Let's take them lower than that. And again, the diamonds, if you look, because of that kind of knife edge style that the design is done, as we look up close, I want you to see that the diamonds are actually on either side of that. So you see how half of the side will be pave, the other half will be mirror finished. Let's make them $399. And you're going to get a pair, of course. So there's the yellow gold, here's the white gold. I'll add the pair so you're sure to be clear that you're getting the pair of stars here. So the stars are aligning, $399. Yes. You just need to let me know what color you'd like, and the white gold is already spoken for, at least one of them. We did start with the most quantity in the white gold, so we now have 2, 2, and 1. That's 2 white, 2 yellow, and 1 pair of the rose gold. So thank you so much. There they are. They look cool even stacked together like that, don't they? The way they kind of stack, and you're invited to do that if you have more than one piercing, but we're going to give them 30 seconds, and then we got to go. $40 extra off makes them $359. So that's going to be your price tag at checkout. Thank you, Laura, for that request. Our butterfly design is still here. If you'd like to get that dandy of a piece, we have pink diamond earring studs. We also have a really big paraiba, and we have a blue sapphire necklace with a big old diamond. Big sapphire, big diamond. Coming your way. And the very pretty, bright, clean Colombian emerald that looks like that. That is pristine. And here we are in the final days of May, the birthstone for the month of May. Only 1 pair of the stars? Okay, we're going to move on. We have 2 left in white, 2 left in yellow, 1 in the rose gold if you'd like those star earrings. Okay, let's get to that emerald because this emerald is going to fly. 1124626, moving those aside and bringing that beauty out. This is going to be, and speaking of out, it's going to fly on out of here. One only. I'm not giving you a replica or a look-alike or something like maybe kind of, maybe sort of looking like it. No, that's the emerald you get. And that is important because most emeralds don't look anything like that. That is a huge and important and super clean, mighty fine Colombian emerald. And it's chivor. Oh, the chivor, we love it. Because chivors are known for a couple of things. They're known for, it's still Colombia. There's two main mines that we really, really definitely love and like really covet out of Colombia. One's the Muzo mine, one is the Chivor. And the Chivor mine is known for much more clarity. Usually though, they can be very faint, very light. You don't get a bright green. This stone says, I defy the typical odds of Chivor mine material because look how bright it is. It's got the Muzo color, but that Chivor sheen. That's how you think of it. The sheen, the beauty, that super piercing bright clarity that Chivor stones are known for, you've got. And then you happen to get a really bright, neon saturated color as well. And finishing. Under gallery, finished. Check. 101 in diamonds, check. Signature classic style you'll love forever, you got it. All of that and a $7,999 TVON price tag ring. That's what you should pay. If this didn't say sell it or melt it at the bottom of your screen, is $79.99, no discount. That's our price. Everything changes. Sell it or melt it final days. I don't even know if we're going to make it till Friday. I saw the totality of the inventory before the show this afternoon. Ooh, there is very, very little left. Honestly, we had to dive into another vault separately entirely today to get this continuation of this event today. So it's time. It's time to pick your favorites. It's time to get something special. And if you have said, I don't do emeralds. Emeralds don't have the clean, bright clarity that your perfectionist self desires. That's the stone you need. That is, I'm with you. I'm with you. Perfectionists unite. I am somebody who wants a stone that's perfect. And here I am. I'm born in the month of May. This is my birthstone. It's the birthstone for all of us born in May. That is a stone that they gave me the most dirty, naturally dirty included stone as a birthstone. And so if you want clarity, you got to spend millions usually. You want a Colombian emerald of a decent size that's clean, you better be ready to shell out the big dough. Here's what we're doing on the Carat 13 with 101 in diamonds around it. I'm going to try it on so you can see how big it looks because remember, the emerald's going to look bigger than it weighs. There you have it. Certainly does. Boy, that is just, that's tough to do in emerald. Even in a 10-point stone, in a 20-point stone. Who's ready for the emerald deal of a lifetime? And the Chivors are in demand. Most of what I show you are Muzo mine, and there is nothing wrong with that. But this does just really dial up the clarity, doesn't it? You see absolutely transparent. You know, they give it the euphemism, you look for that glow, that haunting glow. You want the glow, i.e., just you want a little color to come through. It's got to like little colors got to seep through the inclusions. Not here. It's crystalline. It's bright. It's clean. And it's not 79. You ready on this one? We got 3 people on the phone lines for 1 ring. Yikes. And I've got 1 ring, and that's the ring. And I'm going to size it and send it out to you tomorrow. Let's blow it out right now. It's not even $3,000 for a Carat 13 Chivor. That's not happening. We're blowing it out even further. You do not have to pay $39. You do not have to pay $29. You don't have to pay $2,500. I'm going to blow it out for $24.99. And then you take $250 off and get the big Chivor mine material right then and there. You want to light up the lines? I know how to do it. We got a big important necklace coming up next that is great for gifting. Calling out anybody who's prepping for bridesmaids gifts, graduation gifts. You want to get holiday shopping done in the end of May? We'll help you do that with the next necklace. I've got a necklace that's going to be giftable. Giftable, an entire necklace that's going to be so affordable, you're going to wonder what year it is. You're going to wonder how we managed to time travel all the way back to a different era. That's where we're going next. I'm going to show you our princess cut solitaire necklace. Oh, we're going regal here. Someone's got to bring out the trumpets. Someone's got to bring out my velvet robe with the big crown because we're getting royal here. We're getting very high end. What's up, Jason? Yes. Oh, really? Who threw that back? Elizabeth? Yes. Are you going to take it instead? What's happening? We're playing musical Tanzanite here? Has the music stopped and we're going to see who's got the Tanzanite? Yes. I don't know what's happening with the Tanzanite, but it's here, it's gone, it's come back, it's this, it's that. I heard verifying. I don't know. Talk to your operators because they know better than I. I'll find out sometime around 8:30 tonight. You know, when we're off the air, they'll say, oh, Lolo, that Tanzanite didn't sell, or it did sell. So just call them. They have the up to the moment details. All right, I'm going to show you the princess cut necklace. Did you get the emerald? I'm sorry, you got the emerald. All right, thank you so much, Tim. I was just getting set up here and talking about Tanzanite, and then I had my perfect display go amiss. So this may be a messy display, but forgive me. Oh yeah, it's real messy. Meh. I don't love it, but I'm going to zoom back. So I'll do the best I can here. We're going to give you a kind of I want you to see all three gold colors, because we actually have all three, and that's unusual. So let's show you how this is going to look. I might need to just take them off the stand. Here's what I've got. 112-2027. All right, how can I do this without? Hold on. I'm stage managing again, because I got to. Here we go. I'm going to try to stagger them, but you know what? They're very complex the way these are all set up, and I don't want to tangle any chains. So here we go. Let's not ruffle feathers or tangle chains. This is going to be a beautiful necklace that is a single solitaire stone in a princess cut diamond. Very high end here. Thank you on the emerald. Let me know who got that, Tim, when you know. Just want to say thank you to them. Dale got it. Thank you, Dale. Here is our very important princess cut solitaire. Now, some of you think I'm probably crazy when I'm shouting out price points and talking about a $9.99 idea as giftable. But in today's fine jewelry world, a $9.99 piece, in the scheme of things, when the same piece would cost $4,000 or $5,000 elsewhere, is pretty giftable. What if we talk about giftable that's more like a fruit basket, a bottle of wine, a floral arrangement? And again, if it's been a couple years since you purchased any of those things and had it sent to someone as a gift, things have changed. And I know I'm shocked every time I go to send a gift. I love gift giving, and I love to honor special occasions, and, you know, shower the people I love with love. That's really, and we don't always get to be with those people to shower them with physical love. So I love the idea of just, you know, letting people know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us are like that. And that point of pride. This is something you can give to yourself, as well as anybody you care about who loves jewelry. Younger gals, some of our more maybe sophisticated gals. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do or where you live or what occasion you happen to be celebrating. This necklace is as giftable as it gets. And it's a princess cut single solitary diamond that is wrapped in a bezel of gold. Take a look. It's 6 points in the stone. Is it huge? No. Is it the Hope diamond? No. It's not intended to be that. It's not supposed to be the big old walking the red carpet. Are you walking a red carpet anytime soon? I know those days are over for me. There were days many, many years ago when I was a hot young thing that I was doing that stuff. Not anymore. It's more like, I don't know, TVON studio and the gym. Those are pretty much the places I frequent. This is every day. This is the, okay, you're going very basic. You're going to the gym. You're going to the mundane errands. This is every day. This is never take it off. This is live in that necklace. Live in the necklace. 6 points, center stone. It's every day. It's stackable. It's wearable. You can stack them right here. Now, I have them kind of cluttered because it's all got to sit on a little card. You're going to get 3 adjustable lengths. Yes, 3 adjustable lengths and a lobster claw. Tony, yeah, that's amazing. I couldn't believe that myself. It is a lobster claw. I thought we were going to have to change that. It's a lobster claw closure. Operators, I have a total of like what feels like a billion. I have a total of 11 necklaces broken apart among those 3 gold colors, yellow, white, and rose. So this is not the kind of necklace where I know I oftentimes talk about get multiples and everybody gets one. This is sincerely an item that I think if you say, I'm going to shop one, I think you're going to come back in a week and keep your fingers crossed and go, I'm going to call and just see if they have another, even if I have to pay $9.99. You're not paying $9.99. Get as many as you can. We have 11. I know that sounds like infinity during an event like this, but they will not last. And again, if your first gold color is gone, get your second choice. Get any, I would say honestly, get one of each and then distribute them among your friends and family as you see fit. I mean, for as very affordable as this is, I think you could give it to like people you don't even like that much. I mean, sorry to say it, but sometimes we have to gift things to people that we don't even necessarily, you know, you get the idea. It doesn't need to be our most favorite person in the world. Sometimes you need a great gift. And you can still make it look like you really, really love them. That's going to do it. So you know what I mean. It's like people who you don't know that well, but you still need to get them something because that's appropriate. Here we go. It's not going to be even $499. It is an entire chain with adjustability, a premium closure, solid gold, a beautiful VS diamond, single solitary princess cut. And trust me, you'll feel elegant and regal and put together every day that you wear it. And it's not going to be even $499. Now, operators, if you'll tell me how many of each gold color you need, that will be helpful because I have 5 in white, I have 4 in yellow, and I have 2 in rose. When they are spoken for, they are spoken for. Nothing I can do except make it a better value to convince you that maybe you do need more than one. Maybe you do want to gift it to the different granddaughters. Maybe you want to get one for all the girls in the family. Because guess what? It worked for a 16-year-old. It worked for a 116-year-old. It would work for anybody. It could work for the bridesmaids. It could work for the graduating class. It could work for just the girls that get together, like you have your girlfriends you get together with for like a brunch once a week or once a month or whatever it is. Just a nice little party favor for your girls get together, the book club or whatever it is. This is the moment to take advantage. And it's not going to be $4.99 and it's not $3.99 and it's 10% off and you can choose as many as you want. And even if you want to get multiples for yourself, you can wear them by themselves or all together layered and stacked at the same time. Whatever you want to do is just fine jewelry doesn't go for prices like this. I've been doing it 25 years professionally. It's never gone for prices like this in all the decades I've been doing this. This is a definite like back to the past moment where we're time traveling to get you better value, and it's not even $3.99 a necklace. This is really a test of the emergency shopping system. I really don't know who's with us tonight and who's not, but I'm going to have a feeling here that we're going to find out because this is my roll call. Who's with us? Because I can't imagine you hearing me and seeing me now and not picking up a phone. New shoppers, veteran shoppers, everybody, gentlemen, ladies, gifting or for yourself, treat yourself. A lot of people are a little bit like a little concerned right now, like I'm not going to spend $20,000 right now in jewelry. Fine, you don't have to. You can spend less than $300 and get an entire fine jewelry necklace. I'm making it $299. And go ahead and take $30 off for the heck of it. $269 and change. And you let me know how many you need. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, or just say how many does she have? I'll take them all. Rose gold, 1 in rose gold gone. We have 1 left. 1 left in the rose, 4 left in the yellow, 5 left in the white. I'll give it 30 seconds. I don't know if it should last that long. Probably not. I have been doing this 25 years. I can count on one hand the number of fine jewelry pieces I've had at under $300. I mean, I've never sold sterling. I've actually never sold sterling in my many years. I've never sold plated, fake, costume, any of that. I've only sold fine. But yeah, you just can't do that. You can't do it in gold and diamonds. Hey, operators, I need to know. Don't have a lot of them to go around. When I said I had 1 billion, I was exaggerating slightly. We only have like now 10 left. So that's it. Okay, so Tim's got all of them, it seems like. Anybody else? Anyone else shopping the necklaces? We've got our clock already gone, and I'm just not hearing about all of them. Sure. Let's take a look. They're all just together. I hate to break up the look here, but let's take a look. Again, it's kind of like our itty-bitty design. Oh, this is what I wanted to prevent, because I know they had them all set up in a certain way, but here's how 2 of them look here on the hand, so you can see it's meant to be simple. Yeah. Yellow, thank you. Yellow gold. Joanna, are you taking any necklaces? Okay, so last call. All right, they're still here. What color? 2 white and a yellow. All right, and then the yellow's here somewhere. It's just kind of on its own, doing its own thing over here. So let me try to show that separately so you can see what the yellow gold looks like. There's the yellow. Let me see if I can separate that from the rest. Yes, I can, and we'll show it there on the hand then. Tim, you said how many? That's backwards, so here it is. 3 white, 1 rose, just for Tim's collar alone. And Jason, you got what? White? Yellow. Yellow, gotcha. Here you go. That's what it looks like. Let me take it on over the neckline. It's not meant to be huge. It's not meant to be, again, red carpet. It's supposed to be dainty, wearable every single day. That's what it looks like. So we're in last call, last chance. All right, looks to me like we have one in the white and now two in the yellow and still one in the rose. So last call on that one. All right, it's an entire chain, $600 chain, but it's $299. Okay, let's keep moving. I've got the pink diamond earrings. Yes. Do I have a yellow? Yes, I do. I've only heard about one yellow so far, and I started with 4. So that means if you get one, I'll have 2. Yes, we still have yellow gold available, which is, this whole event has been more popular than most of the other colors. So take advantage. This is the pink diamond earring that are really almost purple because they're so saturated. Oh, wait, Sandra, we've got your request here. So let me do Sandra's request really quickly here because I got to clean those up anyways. That's got a big old fingerprint. So here we go. Oh, Sandra, here's another gold quartz for you. Oh, wow. In the saddle ring nonetheless. Andy, will you keep track from here on out on the necklaces? Because I'm losing track now. I'm going to show Sandra her request. Actually, she had 2, so I've got 2 gold quartz to show you. Then we will get to those pinky purple diamonds. And this is option 1, so let me show them together. It sounds like Sandra's looking for something on the large side here, which we have. So there's the, that's the gorgeous saddle. And then I do have this round, which has the yellow and the white diamonds. So Sandra, if you've got it narrowed down, you can let me know. We can just talk about one or the other. But there are, boy, those are big princess cuts as well. That would look nice with the necklace we just had because the round stone has princess cuts around it. I'm going to do the same price for you, Sandra, so it can be fairly easy here. But we're talking about 112, $19.89 right over here. $19.89 is the round with the yellow and the white diamonds together. The princess cuts are the cut you see in the white diamonds there. And then still keep calling on any of those necklaces if we can help you there. And then here we go with a 5.5 carat in the round, 33 points in the yellows, but 71 points in the white diamonds. So yes, over a carat total weight. Then you've got the oval on the right. The oval is going to be 1123359, and that is a 290, but it's got a carat 04 in diamonds. So, and you see the wide, beautiful, this is what we call the saddle style. Very impressive, very important. So now it's go time, same price on either. You've got your big round. There's a lot of 24 karat gold in either of these, so you're not going to make a bad choice here, that's for sure. It's just whatever you like visually, aesthetically more. But if you like that oval, or actually this $69.99 is where this one started. This one started at $64.99. Your choice, either way you go. Thank you, Sandra. These are some of our larger options here in the gold quartz here tonight. And then we're about, I didn't realize we only have about 15 minutes left in the broadcast, and we see you tomorrow. We see you tomorrow. Don't forget about our Thursday together and our Friday. We have 3 shows every week in the evening hours. They would be on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And then we've got our Saturday and Sunday daytime shows. So keep that in mind. 5 to 7 in the evenings on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the weekends. And that's Pacific time. I know a lot of you are on the East Coast and in the South and in the Midwest. So again, adjust accordingly. But here we go. Either way you want to go under $3,000 on the gold quartz, we'll make them $29.99. You know what? Skip it. $29, forget about it. Let's go. We already had the gold quartz from earlier. Go, bringing out some more for you by request. We'll take it even lower than $2,500. And these are some of the bigger, bolder ones we have. And this is not an inexpensive stone. And here's the round on the hand. And then I'll follow that with the saddle next to it. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Okay, you ready for this? Okay. Either way you go, not even 25 or 24 or 23. Let's make them $22.99. They stay in the white gold as it is. And then you get $230 off, so it'll just be a little bit over $2,000. Either way you want to go. And we have 15 minutes to go. So if you have last-minute requests, recap requests at all, you let me know now so we can help you out. So there's the saddle ring. Probably wouldn't wear it as a midi ring like I was doing, but again, just show you the size and scale as they sit next to each other. There's the saddle with the oval. Here is the round with the yellow and the white diamonds together. So $22.99, big sapphire and diamond necklace coming up. And we have the most beautiful sapphire necklace coming up with a big diamond. All right, Sandra, I'm still striking on requests, huh? I am. I have taken a big offer tonight on all my requests. Take a look at this. Blue sapphire, one of the brightest blues, and a big diamond pear shape in this bypass east-west necklace. Very attractive. Okay, we're going to move on. I've got the necklace coming up. 112-6866 is on the way. Wait, we have another. Nope, never mind. All right, wait, maybe. Trying to see if we have requests or not. All right, moving on from the gold quartz. We'll melt them. There's a lot of gold in those, so they're good ones to melt. Take a look at this. This is a sapphire and diamond bypass. I better start with it on the hand here. It's 6866, 80 points in platinum. That's going to be our 80-point royal blue sapphire. The pear shapes are like, they're coming together as a little bypass here, right? Side to side, cheek to cheek. It's a 39-point diamond. Different specific gravities on different stones equates to what looks like a similar size and dimension, but also different carat weights. We have one, this is a platinum. It's actually a chain that's got a beautiful box link to it, all highly polished, a really heavy chain too. It's going to be, you know what, I'm going to have to look and see if this length, I think it's 18, yeah. 18, let me double check that real quick. Kind of hard to tell with the wider style that it has there to the base. You know what, it is more like 16 and a half, 17. So little adjustability. You're going to sit at the base of the neckline for you. Almost imagine it like two exclamation points at a side angle coming together. And exclaim you will. When you get it at home, I think you're going to be very impressed with that size diamond and sapphire. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the neckline, just to really give you an idea of the size there. And then we will show it up close because I really want you to see those stones. It's a really good diamond and a really strong sapphire. And there is a heck of a value here from $39.99. You can see that's all mirror finished platinum. So it's just picking up some glare here, but we're going to do that one for only, whoa, 1,900. You know what? You know, skip it. We'll go even lower. We got like 10 minutes. Let's make it only $12.99. And then we'll make it $11.69 at checkout. So $12.99 turns into an even better value. And look at that beautiful box length. Wow. Smooth as silk, but in platinum. Heavy metal chain, box link style. Let me see. I'm getting another request ready. You don't need to see that one, Jason? All right. So, because we can show it. We have the time. We have like 12 minutes to go. So we can still get requests in. We can still show you, yeah. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Sounds good to me. So, pink diamond earrings, anybody? We kind of flashed them. We're going to show them next. Let me know on the sapphire and diamond bypass. And then here come the really strong pinks. I'm giving them a real good polish here. 1115387 is our Marquise cut. They're going to sit probably north to south. I mean, you have the choice. You can wear them east to west like they are here, north to south, or at a diagonal if you like. It's a bigger button style earring with 19 points in natural, and I mean natural, saturated pink diamonds. And there they are. One pair, 75 points in the white diamond weight as well, so almost a carat total weight here. Very nice. Look at those. Now that's a match pair. And they're finished in the back. They're solid 14 karat rose and white together. Yes, the sapphire and diamond bypass necklace is still here if you'd like to get it. And then we still have both the gold quartz that the bigger ones we just showed you recently. And here we are with the really important pink diamonds, and now treating you to the value of a lifetime as well. Before we've got to go. Very little time left in our Wednesday night broadcast. We see you tomorrow night, same time, same place, Friday night as well. And here we go. I got to try them on. They're $49.99. Just know on any given night you'd pay $49.99 for the same earring. But this is Cellular Melted Spectacular. So you get a size that looks like this from a distance. I'll measure them for you. Go ahead, Andy. I will gladly. That was that super exotic one. There's a 1/2 inch length, top to bottom. Let me pop on the ear real quick. We're about to do some actual recap requests here as expected this time of night. Take a look at the earring from a distance away. They're going to be a center post, so there you have it. So again, you can wear them any way you want. For that reason, they've got a butterfly backing, and we're going to take them under $2,000. So they get to be better than 19. Let's take another close-up look so you can see that beautiful color. I'll make them $1,888 for the one and only pair. And look at the back. Look at the way they're finished. They've got an incredible finish under gallery to each earring. So that'll be actually $1,888. You realize it's going to come down to $1,699. Coming up next, the Panther. This is intended to be a double-sided, 2 ways to wear it. Panther design. Here you go, Andy. This was one side. This is really incredible, and I assume you're talking about the cat's eye, emerald, ruby, and diamond Panther in 18 karat gold. 1127209 is with exotic stones throughout. That is cat's eye alexandrite here throughout the body of the Panther. That's a ruby cabochon eye, and then a gorgeous emerald surrounded by diamonds. But you can wear it this way and still get near finished 18 karat gold that way and have that ruby cabochon and still diamonds in the bail. So two ways to wear it. It's over 2 inches in its length. You've got the textured side, the smooth mirror finish side, really very different looks. It's an intentional reversible piece. That's why they did the diamonds on either side of the bail for you. And it was a lot of money. Was this $89.99? Yes, $89 or $79. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and blow it out. You're getting a carat 29 in cat's eye. You're getting 29 points in the single emerald cut, emerald. And then you've got the rubies on either side. So that's total weight. And that's going to be white diamonds at, it's actually 9 points in ruby. So let me amend this here because it looks like we're missing something. We've got 9 points in the ruby, 29 points is the white diamond weight because those are the diamonds around the emerald there. And that's going to be only $29.99. And the Panther, yes, of course. Here it is against the neckline. I'll show you both ways. Once again, this was here earlier tonight by request. That's one side. You see how there's even a little different texture to the tail versus the body. And then if you flip it, reverse it, look at that. Look at that. And I know it picks up some glare here, so just to show you that's all mirror finished. And then you've still got the ruby eye and the diamonds in the bail. So that's what it looks like on the neckline. How amazing is that piece? And whether you want to wear it probably a little longer on the neckline, just again, put your longer chains with it and you're good to go. And here's your up close on it as well. Let me show you that up close view. As beautiful as those stones are, they're very unique. And obviously we don't see that every day. Those cat's eye, you know what, are they chrysoberyls or alexandrite? Let me check. Chrysoberyls, rather. Cat's eye chrysoberyls. They looked very blue to me. They're actually a little more blue-green. So I bet you they have a subtle color change to them. We're calling them actually, yeah, they look like alexandrites, but we're calling it in the system, it's actually listed as cat's eye chrysoberyl. And then here's your other side. I know it's a movable bail, but I want you to see the mirror finishing, little bit of detail there. There's your ruby cabochon in the eye. That's on either side. There's your bright, yeah, those are really alexandrite looking. Yeah, so again, they're calling them chrysoberyls. The difference is one changes color subtly and the other doesn't, and there's also a different color. If they were cat's eye chrysoberyls, they'd be very neon limey green. These are definitely more of that, that blue. It's the blue-green, right? So either way, cat's eye chrysoberyl, beautiful. And yet with the ruby eyes, cabochon's there, that striking emerald, it's $26.99 and only one and 18 karat gold. That's sold. Thank you so much. And there's that other side, which excuse the fingerprints. Let's go back to, actually, I'm just going to show you something here I want to recap. This is the tremendous opal that we had earlier, just because we're getting down to that time of the night here with about 5 minutes remaining. Here it, wow, this is still ever so stunning. And thank you on that Panther. Enjoy it. Here we go with 112-7497. This is something special. Isn't that something? It's an 8 karat 70, almost 9 carats in an Australian Lightning Ridge opal. It's 30 points in diamonds and platinum. It is massive. And I just got to say, that's one of the most important opals we've ever had. Yeah. Do you need the Panther? All right, there you go. All right. Love how you handled it so carefully, so delicately. Here we go. The 870 is true. These are precious pieces we have here. And we're going to make this really simple and easy. The pink diamond earrings, by the way, are still available. This one was here earlier, but you may have missed it. It should be $18,999. Now it's not. We're going even lower, extraordinarily so. This piece is below $4,000. You want the highest end in opals? Here you go. It's here, it's ready for you. Look at how each side is a little bit different in that it's an asymmetrical design, but still one piece of the platinum locks into the other, top to bottom, north to south. It's not even 39. It's not even 38 or 37. It's $36.99 with an extra nearly $400 off that price. So you got the big old value on the big old opal. And if it's a 9 karat, you know the rule with opals, they look about double. And that certainly does. So you've got about 18 karat look. Here's the proof on that. And then, of course, all those colors are only going to become so much brighter when you see it in real life. And it's got every color going on in that black opal. So that'll be $36.99. really much more affordable than that. What else do we have to recap? Perhaps a purple paraiba we brought out earlier. By request, one of our best is here in a purple paraiba. What else would you like to see? Is there anything else we can show you? We still have 4 minutes to work with. So many great values. Look at that opal though. That is seriously amazing. All natural through and through. No treatment to our opals, no doublets, no triplets, just all about that pure, amazing, natural and rare quality. We still had one more Panther, by the way, so the big one's gone, but I did have the slightly smaller. It was a blue sapphire Panther piece. I'll show it really quickly in case those of you that are calling and going, oh, did I miss the big Panther with all those exotic stones? Well, yes, that one's gone, but I do have a Panther with the blue sapphires and the texture. Look at that. So that's going to be another great way. This one's not reversible, but you know, very few of them are. This one's going to be 1126-018. That's our blue sapphires burnished into the body of the Panther. And then what I find so amazing is how they texture it to look so lifelike with those spots and that great texture. And that is a one only. And that one's 1777 in the yellow gold. And that's also 18K. So another great way to get a lot of 18 karat gold in one place. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand as well, because it's again not as big as the last, but they are all really designed to be a more sizable kind of wow piece. And then you see it there at just about 1.5 inches there top to bottom. So that one's 1777, but really it's going to be 1599, and that's of course after your 10%, and it stays in the yellow gold. So let's go back to the opal here. Just want to show you one more Panther design if you missed it. And then we have this remarkable purple paraiba. A couple of the gold quartz still here. Our bezel set bangles are here. Our men's large diamond ring, the white diamond, the 60 pointer, that's here. We also have this diamond ring. Let me flash this if you want something really affordable from earlier. Here we go. This one's 1110575. We do have that one. That's the diamond band with the squared off style. It's a big pear shape. That is the 25-point pear shape with the 19 points in pave around that. That one's only $888. Stays in the white gold, one only there. So that's our white gold, all white diamond band. So that's one to consider as well. And then what else before we go? We are running out of time for our Wednesday night. We so appreciate you being here. So thank you for being here. I hope you can join me tomorrow night for another big party and celebration of fine jewelry and Sell It or Melt It. We're getting through it though. It's going to be really, really last days here, last final hours and days. So this is the time to take your 10% off. Then we have a gorgeous Cuprian. Yes. Did anybody get the 602? That's the big question here. Let me see. We'll flash it here. I'm still waiting to hear on that one. The 602, let me flash it. This was, I knew there was a lot of back and forth on this Tanzanite earlier, so let me show it one more time. Is that one already gone then? Okay, so we got it. Wow, I only have a minute left. Yikes. That's our carat 25. Do we have another request? That was the 602 white gold 39 point. Thank you. All right, so this one, oh gosh, we have 80 seconds. So be sure and join me tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. Remember, it's a 5 o'clock start time. That's 5 o'clock Pacific time, West Coasters. It's a 7 o'clock Central Time Zone start time, and it is a 8 o'clock. Sorry, I just spaced for a minute thinking about the new schedule. So 8 o'clock Eastern. So 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Join me. We got 3 hours. Sell It or Melt It will continue tomorrow. Could be our last day, I don't know. So we're gonna see what we got here tonight. We're gonna see what's left. And then also I have this Cuprian. This is the purple paraiba. It is the 852. It is item number 1125210. And this is last call. This is last chance. Let me zoom back. Those are the big pear shapes and rounds surrounding this 852 purple paraiba. 98 points in diamonds. That one is down to $69.99. Let me know if you have any questions about anything you've seen at all tonight. We will help you out. Again, some pieces get traded out for others as the show goes on, so it is worth a phone call just to make sure and double check with your operators and see what's up, and that's okay. And here we go, $69.99. Of course, that's our last call. It'll be $700 saved. Beyond that, thank you once again for being with us, for watching and shopping tonight on this Wednesday. I'm Lauren Blair. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody.